Waalaikumsalam. Good evening, Doctor.
Salam, Doctor.
Class.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening. How are you, everyone? Okay. Everyone looks fine after iftar.
Yeah.
Harry, are you fasting? Are you ever try to fasting? I think Chinese also have a fasting day, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Fasting. What is fasting, Doctor?
No, I
I
mean,
don't know.
I think there is like vegetarian. I'm not sure. Chinese.
I think Indian have that. Chinese not sure they don't have it.
Have they have
Yeah.
some belief, I think, for fasting. I'm not sure. I heard my neighbor last time. They said there is some Chinese Buddhist. Buddhist also.
Proceed.
I'm not sure. I heard about it. Okay, so how are you doing, everyone's ready for the class today?
Nervous for presentation.
Okay, that's good when you are nervous. So how many team members will be presented today? Before that, can I have a look I want to show you the forum, suddenly what there is some of you like just want to submit or just want to prepare the forum, is it? And you couldn't make it, so why do you want to do last minute? That's why after class it's better for you to start right away. Everyone can see the forum, everybody posting, or only your content?
Can see everyone.
Okay, all right. Can see everyone. Okay. Interesting when I look at many different sharing experience. So the first one will be the letters, is it? Yeah. Is it? So it's all about less than 1 day? 2 days? Why the posted like start 23 hours ago? Am I
No,
right?
6 days, 24.
Oh,
6
okay,
days and
sorry.
23 hours.
6 days. Okay, so last week. So I can see the who posted here first, right? So here, this one test. Okay. But did you submit it? Wait. You said test and then I didn't see any posted by them. This one, the one who test.
That one last time yang
Trial.
soalan itu.
Trial.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I didn't see Esther post. Fariha. You see? They test, but it didn't proceed. Okay, so there is a few interesting sharing experience. And I didn't know that you can post a picture, but Harry managed to post a photo in the forum. I mean, the rest like attached. Why don't you easy to see if like this, right? If like this, you have to download it. Then you can see your friend also couldn't see it, right? Or they can download or not? Your friend you can download others post.
Can.
Okay. So you have to open. So next time if have forum, if you want to share, it's good to what? To put in the text like how we did. I think it's preferable, that one. Easy. Where is the link? Wait. Then. Okay. So everyone can see my screen now? Okay, can we go? I want to see here. Okay, Andy, Andy here. Oh, Andy is not here. What happened to everyone? Don't forget to tick your attendance, I remind. And then have you done the survey entry?
Done.
All of you? Make sure
Done,
you
done.
make it, so everyone can answer the survey. It's easy, right? Okay, can we have a look for a while before you start? I want to lower down your nervous. Okay, so look at others people experience. Okay, I'm asking you about your experience in any construction safety and health management work, okay, that you have been experienced before, or those who are not know any experience about construction safety and health, but what is your thought? Okay, I expect you respond to this forum, okay, each one of you, but it seems like there is a deadline. I put a timeline there, so it's difficult for you to I mean, you can't submit for the last minute, right? Where is it? Why I cannot? Oh, okay, I open this one. Okay, so Andy mentioned here. Andy? Oh, Andy's not here. Okay, we go. Hey, wait, this one, why? Is it the same thing? You
Yes,
just
I'm here.
document.
Yeah.
This one you submit the same thing, right?
Yes, it's my submitted.
Oh, the same like this one, right? Okay.
Yes, the two passenger
Okay.
is different.
Mm.
It's different accident.
Different accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you might share with all of us? What have you experienced here? I saw that it's a quite interesting. You mentioned about at your hometown with the CCTV news. It's about the roof is collapsed, right?
Yes.
What happened actually? What caused the roof is collapsed? Was collapsed. You said that
It's a human activity in order to this the accident.
okay.
The stadium beside is a new construction site. The construction site project manager is preliminary is well some construction material in the stadium roof, and the same time the raining, so the curtail have soak a lot of water, and the roof have added some heavy, soak in water and gained weight, result in increased roof load and collapsed. Have a host of students lost their life. Um, I want to see we must score the delinquency action, and same time I mourn for all those who died in the accident. Uh, they are all adolescent. Have, someone have not married, not have married, not married, not
Okay. But this one is from the news, is it?
yes. as a matter of fact, the accident is not my experience. I just share it in website because the accident is the most serious accident in our country. So I want to know. I want to know.
Detail.
I want to know my classmate uh, uh, have some thinking or have some ideas.
Okay. So this one, when you mentioned there is a fatal, like 11 people.
Yes.
11 people. If I'm not mistaken, this one, the building has been, I mean, completed, right?
Yes, it's a steel structure. Steel structure.
This one. Uh, this one, this building, is it, but they have the construction at the other side.
Yes, the city under is a correct structure, and the roof is a steel structure, and the
Steel.
ball. Yes, it's steel ball. It's tenuous structure.
So this is the view from the top. This is the view from
Yes,
this top,
yes, doctor.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So, in this case, uh, how they done the investigation? You have like a Department of Occupational Safety and Health, in your country. Do you have anybody, the agency who done the investigation?
Mm, the accident happening time. The province government and police station and quality quality and safety government department take part in the accident investigation. Um, and control. I remember it at the same time control 14 uh, 14 delinquency, some delinquency human. And finally they have accept the judicial judge in yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you look at here, there is a construction, right? On the next of the building, correct? So this one, right? And the activities here, but this one, the roof is due to the rainfall. Heavy, they mentioned here because of the rainfall, right? And then, the load of the roof then caused the collapse. So in this case, those who are actually what they call part of natural disaster, but then uh how they designs like that, right? So they must consider the load of the roof actually. So this one, the precaution actually start before they consider the what they call the structure load, either is permanent or temporary structure during construction or after construction. Also they have to consider the safety load, right? So due to that, this can happen if they don't consider the load, the safety load. Sometimes we have to design over what they call, not over, I mean usually more than the, you know, the safety factor, right? Sometimes they consider 1.2 in design.
Yes.
So this thing or 2.0 sometimes it depends on the project and depends on the construction also, and it depends on the use of the building. So I'm not sure if because of the rainfall, is it it's really bad weather that in China, I heard that they are flood last time like because of the climate changes. In our country also is you will experience what they call uncommon weather, like it's not common rainfall intensity only happen in once. So we design sometimes is already consider the safety look, but when it happen uncommon weather, sometimes it's fail. The structure will be fail. Okay, this one is beyond our control sometimes. Okay, we can't design everything for the uncommon condition, like or maybe put overload, right? Of course, it's costly and economical in term of economy, it's not economic anymore. Okay, so in this case, I believe one of the cause is weather, and we're not
Yeah.
sure how is the safety consideration took place at that site actually. Okay, so there is no mention about the investigation on the site condition. They just mention because of the rainfall, right?
They
Anyway,
have impressment. Impressment.
hmm.
The accident is absolutely human reasons. The catastrophe is not nature reason, according to the investigation files.
Okay, yeah. But this one is quite sad because many fatalities. Okay. So thank you for the sharing, and you show the most the one of the catastrophic accident, right? For this case. Thank you for sharing, Harry.
Thank
Maybe
you, Dr.
someone want to share anything? What is your thought about this accident?
Doctor,
Yeah.
if we read back what we said, right, I can see that the accident is not mainly due to the rainfall, because the construction site illegally placed something on the roof, the perlite. So the perlite absorb rainwater and then adding load to the roof. That's why it collapsed, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I can.
True.
The,
They put another. That's why when yeah, true. This one can say about they are misuse the place, misuse the what the structure for other purpose. And like I said, that's why the investigation. This one, how they can decided to like store this what they call
material.
materials. Yeah. But this one, the perlite that one, we don't know how many, or is it because of the materials?
I think it depends on the amount of the material also. I think
Ah,
we don't know how much they place on the roof, right?
yeah.
Mm.
Usually, that's why I have no idea those who, this one, if look at who decided to put the materials, in especially in the construction site, if those who are construction site ongoing, they like to store at the other level, not
Yes, yes.
on the ground, but they prefer to put on the I mean the levels, you know, not on the ground. They said maybe because of the distance for them to take the material is much more easier, but it's unsafe if you are put overload. Because sometimes the structure is not, the strength of the structure is not ready yet. It can cause collapse. So mainly this one happen at the construction site in terms of the layout or the arrangement of the material storage. Many things many happen like this, but they should lesson learn because there is so many accident because of this kind of issues. So they shouldn't what they call put a pressure on the structure, especially to store the materials. If you are the project manager or safety manager in that project, usually you already notice this kind of issues. I have no idea why still happens. Why it still happen? It's not a new things, right? So what do you think? Why still happen? Because of the limitation of place or what? Why still happen this thing?
I think this one maybe because they try to prevent the material from the rain. Maybe the raining season at that time very heavy. So they can't put anywhere nearby, no place.
Okay, under roof lah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's why they put on the floor. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, true what you said. They even think about the material condition. But they don't think about the risk.
Yeah, because
They
this
store.
material like actually very light. I think maybe the amount is very big. So the roofs cannot handle the load actually. I think.
Okay. Yeah, this one for this case about other side also they like to store, right? Like you said, to protect from the weather and so on. But
Yes.
still, it was happen most of the constructions that have site happen the collapse. I mean structure collapse because due
Belum.
to
Sekarang
the
tengah dengar discussion forum yang kita orang kena buat hari tu kan. Dah submit forum tu.
You can hear that.
Okay. So I hope that if you are practice at site, okay, you may advise also whatever happen. I mean, you may advise your team or your site team. Don't practice this kind of storage or what. They must think other way, okay, for to avoid the risk. Okay, so this one, Anwar mentioned about what? The MRT station?
Yes, in my project, Titiwangsa MRT station, last time during the construction, the early stage lah, before the structure work, we have a excavation work. When the raining season, the water overflow from our side to the road. So one day I went for the inspection on the hoarding. So I can see the water is flowing to the road. So before the situation getting worse, I told my boss at that time, saying that we need to avoid this water from spill on the road because DBKM might come and check on that because I think that's very muddy water also because the site is very clean. Yeah.
Like from the soil, right?
Yeah.
Water is dirty, right?
Yes. So I proposed to put the kicker wall. It's like a 600 mm, actually like a brick wall actually. So in the photo, I cannot show here.
I show with how long it takes to prepare that kind of wall?
The wall can finish actually in 1 week only.
Oh, 1 week. So this one?
Yes, along the hoarding
You
area.
increase the height?
The 600 mm height.
So this one?
Yes, yes. Outside from the hoarding.
This one, right?
Yes, yes, along
Because the hoarding, the water still can flow, right?
because the hoarding have
under the
some
hoarding,
gap. Yes,
right?
they
Under
have
the
some
hoarding.
gap, yes.
Okay, so if this kind of this one consider temporary,
Temporary, yes.
but it's costly.
Yes, but we have to comply to the requirement.
Okay.
Yep.
Luckily they accept, huh?
Yes, yes, we accept that.
Okay, so this one incline, right? The water overflow from here to down.
The water flowing from the, you can see here we have internal drainage actually. Like this one actually have some drainage,
Okay.
a small drainage, yeah.
Okay, this one.
So the water overflow, yes, along the hoarding have a drainage. So the water overflow from the drainage because all the water should come to this point.
This one.
Yes, but because of, I think some area, maybe the surface, you can see it's very clear from anything, right? So the water run off very fast lah at this time. And so,
So
it,
only for 1 week you can complete this one.
yes.
Quite fast. But within 1 week it's no raining.
Do you mean the 1 week? But the process to get the contractor, it take some time also actually. I take 2 weeks to get the contractor, then they can finish it within 1 week.
Then after that, whenever raining, there is no overflow, right?
No
dirty
overflow, no muddy water overflow
Muddy
from outside.
water.
Yes, because we have a water treatment here with the machine.
Yeah, water treatment. Where? Here?
Yeah,
Where?
this one the water treatment. Yeah, it's part of the water treatment plant actually. Yeah. But the machine can discharge clear water like a water pipe.
So you are the main con here?
At that time, yes, main con.
Okay, so you propose this one. Okay, good. This is your experience. So this one of the they call problem solver, eh? You must identify what the issue, and then you said like if you know there is a compliance for us to before receive a complaint, right? From
Yep.
the community or the society, they have to prevent first. So your friend already took initiative to think about having this to protect to cover actually to water before they overflow again and again, because this time raining season is it
Yes,
of the
running
whole year,
season.
is it the whole, how many years this project?
This project is about 5 years, but this
5
time,
years.
this one the second year of the project.
Okay. How did you learn? What things you to propose like that? Do you know that before other construction site practice it, or it comes to your?
From my experience in MRT Line 1 in Pasar Seni, we don't do at the hoarding area, but we did on the station area. Some area, we have issue with the water ponding actually.
So you have to propose this kind of things too, right?
Almost similar, yeah.
But this one, it depends on the site, and it depends on the area. Okay. Okay, good sharing. Thank you, Anwar. So everyone clear? What is the point? Are you clear? Did you learn something? Where
Yes,
is
doctor, yes.
where is it? Oh, this one. Thank you, Anwar. This is a good point, one of the solution, Okay, Hishamuddin. Which one is Hishamuddin, Can I see? Where are you? Are you here? Where is Hishamuddin? He's not here. Okay, what happened to Hishamuddin, this one? Eliminates. It's strong wind. The scaffolding, unstable. Okay, and then what he's done? Just warning. Okay, and then what else? What he have done? Okay, do you know what is the requirement for the scaffolding? When you want to use that site? Everyone, do you know what is the requirement for the use of the scaffolding?
Green tag.
Yes, you must have the green tag. You know that, right? All of you? Okay, you know the scaffolding is the temporary structure. Could be to support the temporary structure, or it's for working at height purpose. Okay. So this scaffolding, I'm not sure if you ever see, maybe some of you know experience aside, so you don't know what is a scaffolding. So scaffolding is the temporary materials used at site. So this one, if you want to use it, you must get approval. Okay, must get approval from the engineer. Also have to endorse the design. Okay, if you have the full frame structure scaffolding. And not only the approval of the design, you also have to get the scaffolder to make sure that it's safe to be used. So that's why they have to check at site. If those who are scaffolding that have a green tag, then the worker can use it. So do you think with the green tag, there is no accident happen?
No.
Huh?
No.
No.
No more.
Not fully, not fully.
Not fully, okay? What else? No more, is it? Okay. Even though there is a green tag, it doesn't uh, wait, wait. My son make a noise, Okay. So it doesn't mean the scaffolding have a green tag is consider, I mean, guarantee you there is no accident happen. No, there is other factors as well. So with the green tag, at least it reduce a risk, okay, to having an accident. Just like that, okay. But it still depends on the workers' behavior. If they are unsafe act, so the accident still happen even though you already provide the safe environment. Remember I said the accident because of unsafe act and unsafe what condition? These two things. So either one or both can happen. Okay, so it's not guaranteed that it's safe, but it's reduce the risk, of course. Okay, at least they prevent. So if can't use, they will put the red tag. Okay, if not ready. Okay. And then what happened? The scaffolding, I get constant. And then what happened? This compress examination. Where's Hishamuddin? He's not in the class. Anyone can call him? No, it's not here. If not, I think he will talk. I want to ask him how he done the comprehensive what examination here. Okay, but it seems like the issues is about the scaffolding, safety on the scaffolding, which is also a common safety issues at site. So Hayati, you there?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, can you share with us?
Hi.
Sabar nak present.
No. Okay. this one is actually just sharing that during my first day of working in high-rise construction lah, back in 2013, I think 2013,
Mm.
11 years back. And at that time, I think that I need to I went to site after I went to office, and then they sent me to the site. When I go to the site, they said that as usual, the bully things, that new stuff coming in. Then
Oh
so
my
they said
God.
that I need to, because last time when I went to the site last time, I'm the only woman at site lah last time. So they maybe they try to like make joke that women can't work at site lah macam tu lah kan.
Okay.
So they asked me to go to level 18 because at that time there is concreting work at the time. So they said that if you want to know, then you have to climb first. So I climbed the external scaffolding. At last time, like I think that I said I don't know that how it's supposed to be lah. There is no hand railing, means that you just the step only. You have to step, no hand railing. That I think
There is no staircase?
there is a staircase,
Mm.
but no hand railing. Means that no
Okay.
JF pipe,
Yeah.
only staircase.
Okay. Unsafe
So
actually. Okay. And then?
but at that time, I also no knowledge at all about the macam like scaffolding. Means that what you, sorry doctor, my daughter. wait.
It's okay. But 18th floor from which floor? The scaffolding. This one consider unsafe, eh? We are not sure how they design the scaffolding, but yeah.
Okay, sorry doctor.
Hayati, is it from the ground? From the ground to
Yes, from the ground to the 18. There is no at that time no passenger hoist installed yet lah. So you have to like climb the external scaffold. And then at that time, I like macam merangkak tau, macam you know lah, you have to like because I afraid of height tau.
it's
So
quite
macam
high.
they just like step up, but there is like nothing, don't wait for me, they just go up, and then you have to climb up by yourself. So when I climb until level 18, then from the external scaffold there is like some gap tau to the new building lah. So you have to like jump a bit to
Oh
like
my
2 feet tau from that to the new building. So
Luckily you survived.
yeah, I survived, thank God. But when I arrived there, I take like 1 to 2 hours of thinking that how I'm going to go down because
And how?
because from external scaffolding to the new building, okay, because new building you have like the surface
I
is
know.
like a
How do
big
you want to
style.
go to the, yeah, true.
But now from the building to the step, like very small step, 1 feet of step now, you have to jump to that. It's like, oh my God, what I'm doing? Do I need like send my resign letter today on my first day of work?
Okay.
And then I going, but I managed to go down after like my construction manager at that time. They said that you can, because you try yourself, you can. But the step itself also not flat though. It's like weakness at the time because they really not care about the safety last time. They really not care. The not care lah. No. After that,
This project, yeah. We
because
can see.
because last time, like 10 years back, the enforcement of the safety is not like really good as now lah. Maybe now the enforcement of the like GKKP, the site visit, everything. Sorry to say, but last time during weekend team a lot.
Okay, got it.
The way we can count. So means that okay, all the officer just come to the like front gate only, not really go there and then
Okay.
check everything. So,
Okay.
but I still go down and then try to talk to my project manager last time. I said that one, is it really that how the scaffold should be like, is it like that? Do we have, but last time I did ask my project manager, I remember I said that, is it how supposed to be? That's how we doing it. But and then he said that it's good that you realize this thing. Then actually we have like all the macam design for the scaffold design, everything. So my manager last time straight away called for the safety meeting and then said that all this thing have to change because this is the good thing for everybody, because we don't want that any accident happen in the future lah.
Yeah.
Especially when but I said to my manager, I don't want that you treat me as a girl, that you need to prepare everything for me because I'm a girl. But I said that if that thing is really like that, then I accept. Means that is that the correct condition that you have to do, then I'm okay. I try to absorb. But if that is not the way that macam you should be, so you have to like improve it lah to it. So that but last time my project manager, like he said that no, that one is not, because he also not go until up kan. For macam like so because the
Experience.
construction
Okay. Yeah,
so
yeah,
not
yeah.
really. So sometimes they just like they walk. They don't know that that one can cause hazard to anyone, danger, because they already get used. They step, they get used. There's nothing wrong with it. But for me, for the first time, I saw that. Oh no, cannot. How I want to work like
That's
this?
your
And
first experience, right?
yes, yes, the first day lah.
Team. Okay.
But now okay already. Can climb because once you get used, after a month pun I dah okay. But during first week so I still macam like gayat a bit, macam afraid of
That's
height.
why.
Then after that can.
That's why the construction site sometimes, because they thought they are used to it, so they ignore about the safety. They
Yes,
try
correct.
to they don't improve because they thought all the workers are used to it. And because it's unsafe, also make they more safer. I mean, they will
Yes.
try to they try to be safe when it's unsafe. They said okay, but still the risk is there. Okay, possible to reduce the risk is much more better, but it's costly. But yeah, again, it's reduce the risk. Okay, all right. Thank you for sharing. So, all right, there is other sharing. So I just want to ask, any one of you ever had experience with the accident on your project? Oh, okay. I know. How about the rest? Have
Me,
you
Dr. Me,
Who?
Farhan.
Farhan. So did you post? No.
Not yet.
Deadline. Okay. All right. So if not, can you tell me how the accident happened and how many times you experienced with the accident?
So I have about 2 bad experience
Okay.
at my site,
Okay.
on my project, and on my worker.
Okay.
So
The same
my
project or different?
different project.
Okay. The
So
first.
right now I'm facility maintenance. Before this, I'm construction.
Okay.
So the project is at Senai Airport City.
Senai Airport City.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of my worker has lost their 2 fingers.
Okay. What happened?
He dismantled the formwork slab, the soffit formwork.
Okay.
Then the formwork just fall on his hand.
The formwork, is it heavy?
Yeah,
Oh, is it wooden?
I
wooden.
think still
No,
wooden.
not still. Because
Wooden.
their fingers, how to say formwork jatuh, tangan dia tersepit pada scaffold.
Oh,
Ah.
scaffold.
Yeah.
Because of the scaffold.
Yeah.
But the form work fell on top of his finger, which
Yeah.
okay.
Then he lost 2 fingers until now.
The impact.
Yeah lah.
How's the
Finger don't grow.
how's the form work can fell down?
He not use a proper way to dismantle. He just use
You mean
like
just fell like this, right? But the impact is quite
this
impactful.
because it's continuous slab. So when
Okay.
you dismantle one from work, all will fall down.
So it's about 3 meters or 2 meters high, right?
1 meter only.
See the impact?
Yeah,
Lost finger. It's just like 1 meter high.
yeah.
That's why I was surprised like how it happened. But still, you see, it's very close and this kind of things is happen. We don't know how many kinds of accident. I tell the many workers lost fingers or anything else. I'm not sure. Okay, and then next.
The
Then
next is it's very funny.
why?
He used a safety helmet, but not use the guard.
Okay.
And when do the concreting by using the operator swing the bucket and hit their head, and the worker fall down, but not dead.
Not that.
Not dead.
What happened to him? Injured.
Only
How many days
pingsan
warded?
and patah tangan. Only warded lah, patah tangan.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So that's happened at your
Yeah.
place, right? You experienced it, right? Okay. I know also I saw you raise a hand.
Yes, yes.
How many times?
I got one accident very
Bad.
serious
Okay. What happened?
in 2020 around February.
Or recently, huh?
I went to the site at the Ampang Park station. At that time we are excavating the last level of the station, which is 45-meter underground. Okay. I went down alone at that time.
5 meters is deep.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
When I went down, at the last 2 staircase that I fell down on the staircase.
You
Yes,
yourself.
yes, yes.
So what happened to you?
I broke my spinal,
Oh no.
2 level at that time, but I immediately stand up and continue to work.
What?
I thought that one is nothing happened.
And no painful afterwards.
Not really, because I think it just happened. It's still numb at that point.
Okay, okay.
So I do my inspection and finish it. When I try to go up, it start to be very painful. When I reach at the ground level, I try to sit, I cannot sit. So immediately actually go to the clinic first. Clinic to the hospital. We do the X-ray, confirm I have broke 2 spinal bone.
You had your experience, operation?
Cannot do the operation because the bone is the last one in our body. At that part, you cannot do any.
Okay, so just a treatment.
Just a treatment
Physio.
for 6
Physio.
months. Yep.
Physio.
The physio only just pain management. Just pain management.
Oh, so how's now your condition?
Okay. Improve.
Oh, okay. So it's recover. Okay, that's good. That you can recover, but did you report that accident?
Yes, I report the accident even though the some management trying to cover it up, but I told them, you not report, I go to the police to report it. So they report immediately tomorrow because it's very serious. You know, if we follow their proposal at that time and I cannot go to work, they don't care actually.
Okay, how many days you MC?
MC about 9 months.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Then you
yes,
got paid.
yes.
Okay, 9 months for recovery.
But I still work actually the next day because my role at that time is project manager.
Uh-huh.
I have engineer to go to the site. I just do coordination and the meeting also online. So
Oh,
I
so
still,
it's just like relax one. No
yeah.
moving. No moving. Okay, all right.
And
See.
then on that year is COVID, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Understood. So you less going to outside, right? Just relax.
yeah,
Okay.
go at home.
Okay, so there is a own experience, eh? So Hayati, what happened? Your workers or you? Yourself?
No, my worker.
Excuse me, doctor.
Huh. Hisham, eh?
Excuse me,
Wait.
doctor. Yeah, I want to summarize my accidental experience from my construction site. It's my construction site accident from early submission.
Okay.
It's a word files. I want to summarize the accident.
What happened?
So, uh, in fact, in our country, drinking and smoking on construction site has been impossible to prohibit. There are a
Okay.
lot of fire accidents caused by drinking and smoking. Uh, we seem to have no choice but to impose fines and set up smoking rooms and have no another method. So I would like to ask how to deal with people who smoke and drink on construction site in Malaysia.
Okay.
I want to know the
Okay.
question.
Basically, we have the smoking area. We have the designated smoking area. Correct, everyone? Anwar, kan? We do have.
Yes, yes.
Right,
Yes,
we
yes.
have designated. We must prepare because this one is everyone rights, they have a smoker also. So we have outside usually they have the dedicated place to smoke. So they can't smoke at the construction working area, you know. So we have designated area for the smoking
Okay,
outside.
I see, doctor. About drinking.
Okay.
We know a lot of accident about
Okay.
after drinking and go
Okay.
to work
Yeah.
have lost her life. So I
Uh,
want the
okay.
Malaysia construction site how to pursue the drunk
Okay.
worker.
Actually, we have less issue about the drinking issue because it's not in Malaysia itself. It's not the culture like everyone have to drink. No, and
Oh,
then plus we have foreign workers, and most of the foreign workers are Muslim because of the Bangladeshi and Indonesia. Some of them
oh,
might drink, but not many. We can say that not everyone drink. So it's less.
oh,
Maybe they have, if
oh.
they have is what kind of races from nationality that used to drink Myanmar, is it? Ada ke workers, foreign workers from Vietnam ada? Have or not?
Ada
Uh,
Myanmar dia, Myanmar dia.
Many,
Myanmar.
right?
Mereka makan sirih ada sirih.
Sirih
Sirih
Bangla.
apa? Sirih
Itu
Padang ah?
Rohingya.
Bangla, Bangla.
Kan
Rohingya.
Bangla, Rohingya.
Rohingya.
Vietnam kan
Okay.
Myanmar.
So
Oh, I'm so sorry, doctor. I
uh,
dropped the question.
Oh,
I'm
no,
so
no,
sorry.
it's okay. You must know our culture too. So, we do have foreign workers that drink, but they are not like all of them. So they have issues lesser that like what you experience in your country. Your country is like everyone drink, right? Everybody.
Yes, it's a
Um,
customer. It's a Chinese traditional customer.
Yeah, yeah.
And
okay.
have some
Anyway,
drink after go to work.
Oh,
I
Harry.
just share what my side do lah for the drinking and
Ah.
we actually not allow them bring the drink to the site because when they reach that security guard, the security guard will check whatever they want to go, enter to our site. So if there is drink, they are not allowed unless the day is the off day or there is any festival celebration that we off. Then we will allow them to bring but with certain amount lah, maximum that how many can or how many bottle only they can drink. Means that if tomorrow is a public holiday, so we allow them to bring like certain amount, maybe 1 carton, 2 carton only. But they are not allowed to bring all the macam alcohol to the site. Oh yeah, the
Control.
security will check. Security
They
will check.
control. So
They
they
control from
control how much they
Okay,
bring.
I
Okay.
understand.
How
yeah,
about
they
your
can they
side?
can.
Your side, they just bring the beer? They just bring a drink in China?
Yes, I always do it,
Okay.
especially alcohol and a high degree in Chinese white alcohol.
Oh.
Okay.
Because
We at
because
side only drink extra juice.
because as a project manager, the drink is ability of our country. It's a significant ability.
Yeah,
So
I work with your I think
Nationality.
yes from CCC. You know the company name CCC.
China
oh,
company.
I know the corporation.
China
It's
construction
yes, it's a
Yeah.
famous
in Malaysia. In
call,
China too.
yes, it's a famous company in China,
Yes.
in our country.
Normally
In Chinese means
Yang buat
Zhongjiao.
LRT tu lah.
they don't
LRT
bring
buat
the thing
ECRL.
to the site. Yeah, but in the MRT also we have that. They normally have a happy hour after work lah. They go to the club.
Oh.
Happy hour after work, Harry. We do that. After, not during work. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, thank you, doctor. Thank you,
Okay,
classmate.
welcome. Okay, good, So, yeah. All right. Okay, good to see, we might share other experience. If you don't have other forum, okay, I will look at this content later on. We can continue to the presentation. Enough for forum today, but can we have a break before we start, because I want to pray first.
Okay.
Can we have a break? How many minutes? 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
10 minutes, okay.
Okay, 10 minutes. Can we come back at
9:10.
9:15. Okay.
9:10, 9:10 sharp. Okay, 9:10 sharp. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. All right. So, by the way, thank you for your sharing, and also thank you for posted in the forum. And even though not a full house, I mean, not everyone posted. Next time, if we have another forum, I'm expected that everyone contribute to the content of the forum. It may helps you to get extra marks. Depends on your commitment. Maybe you got a low marks, then I can increase based on your participation in the class. Clear? That's your commitment. Okay, it helps even though it's just what activities in the class, but yeah, I can see who did an effort. Okay. All right. So which team? Raise your hand. 1, 2. Ada icon kan? have an icon. Okay, 1, 2. Where else? Today, our topic is OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Act, correct?
Yes.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Those who raise hand, I can see everyone on the top. Okay. So you may start to present first, okay? So we allow this team to present, so they are our benchmarking for the class first. So I can see to perform like them or beyond that. Okay. All right, so your group may start whenever you guys ready. You may share your slide. I already allowed to share the slide. I think everyone can. So who will present it first?
Yeah, doctor. I try to.
Okay. So
to-
the rest, please feel free. I think you may ask in the between of the presentation. Don't mind, okay? Our session is flexible.
Um.
What happened? Cannot.
Can ah?
Okay.
Everyone can see.
Yes.
Okay. Canva.
Can.
Okay. Good. Use Canva.
Okay. So just like this, okay ah?
Just
Or
right.
need to like bigger screen.
Full screen.
Full screen Sekejap orang tua mau buat slide.
Okay. Later you can share the public view. Public view link. You know that, right?
Oh, public view. Okay,
Pub public
maybe
view.
I copy another one more time.
No, it's okay. You share there.
Anyone
Then
with link already kan? Sure. Okay. Share dah.
make it a presentation view.
I can't find any presenter. Anyone my team can help.
There, the share.
The
I think share.
bottom right corner.
Bottom.
Ah, there.
Bottom right corner also. Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Okay. Can ah? Now okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So hi. Good morning everyone. Dr. Lina
Morning,
and my fellow. Sorry. Good evening.
Okay.
Okay. So today, my group will present about Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, 1994, which is OSHA 1994 lah. My name is Nur Hayati Muhammad Rosli. Can call me Yati lah if there is anything. So I will present. I will be first the presenter today lah. Okay. So next. Okay. I'm not sure that if anyone knows about this, ever heard about Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 before today, or maybe before this. Maybe all of us know code, except for those like iteration like Hiway. So actually this OSHA 1994 is enforced by Department of Occupational Safety and Health, or DOSH, which is department under the Ministry of Human Resource. So OSHA, this act, you can download. If you want to know the full version of this act, you can download it at DOSH website. DOSH website. Why? Back. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is my first time presenting using this Zoom. Zoom and Canva, everything. So I'm normally a physical person, no online. So I don't know how I cannot Tekan the
Is
link.
there
How?
any time? Is it a time? No, right? I think you have
No,
to click the next.
no, means that but
Maybe somebody can, your team can present, then you have to show, help her to click, I think. It's better, maybe. Those who are familiar with the Canva. Any one of you?
I try.
Okay.
okay,
Okay then.
can
Help. Better.
okay. Next slide.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
First one.
The first one, back. Okay. Okay, this one lah. So this one actually, alamak, doctor, on top of that, Dosh, there is like, supposedly there is a link. You can click on Dosh too, then go to the Dosh website lah, or you guys can just go to the Dosh website and then can see there lah. From there you can download two of the act itself, like 1994, then is another amendment on 2022, amendment to the that. So okay, from this act, actually if you go to the part 1 preliminary section 4, the objective I can summarize as to secure the safety, health and welfare employees at work against any workplace hazard and risk activity involved, included physiological and psychological needs. Physiological ni related to our physical lah, example our body, which means to avoid anything that can could harm our body lah. So we try to avoid that to happen lah. Like before this, like our friends said that potong jari, hilang jari, everything lah. So we want to avoid that lah. And then in terms of psychological is to relate to our mind and behavior. Means that we try to give like working environment that should be we enjoy, happy, because I believe most of our time also like we spend more time at work compared to our home lah, especially those yang working at construction site, we work longer hours lah, especially during like concreting, you have to run like 24 hours like that. So if you can see right, Sri Petaling 2004, this actually my current site lah, this site same location. So this actually just launched last year. So estimate to complete within 3 years, as the total contract value around 300 million.
What is the project?
Esther Green Resident, Sri
Green
Petaling.
resident?
Esther Hill Resident, Sri Petaling.
Residential.
Residential, yes, correct.
So high rise.
Yes, high rise, two block tower, consists 33 stories.
Okay, for both blocks.
For both block 33 stories,
33.
and then got all the like facilities lah, swimming pool, got the car park, everything.
Again,
Who is the developer?
Who is
Sorry?
the developer?
Who is the developer?
UA Group.
Oh, well known.
Mm.
Okay.
So actually, this is my third project, high rise food. Third project, high rise. So I will just discuss few part of the there is few part lah we'll touch during the in the Osha Act that relate to like my current condition at site lah. Part 1 part duty of employees, duty of employees, and the safety and health organization. Why not? Sorry. Okay, safety and health organization. Next, please. Okay, so this is last week, last week I took this photo last week just for this presentation. So for the part perimeter that for the part duties of employer. So employer they should provide all this lah perimeter as you can see, do the perimeter barricade, perimeter netting surround the site, and then this also scaffolding tagging that we mentioned before. This is the green tag. As you can see, I took some photo lah. Yeah, so that this scaffold is safe to be used lah. So this one is under section 15. If we are not comply, these all these fall under section 15 lah, in the Osha Act. Next. Okay, also all these fall under section 15 also. The responsible of the employer to make sure after we remove all the scaffolding, fixture number 1 to clean all the area. And then number two picture, the electrical supply. If you can see that we put some DB there, we put the proper DB there, and then one fire extinguisher if there is anything. So we can straight away use the extinguisher to use that. And then proper storage area, so that not material that you put some there, some here. So in terms of we try to minimize the hazard lah. If you just locate your we have a lot of contractor, subcontractor there, so we delegate this is under contractor A, B, C, D, E. We our company provide that lah. So that one is fall under section 15 lah, duties of employer, sorry. Okay. So next. So if you not comply all this, so the contrivance, the provision is fine not exceed 50,000 ringgit or imprisoned for a term not exceeding 2 years or to both. This one is mentioned in section 19. This also some picture what's going on now lah. So next. Okay, this under section 424 is our means that duties of employer itself lah. So picture number 1, this one basically you wearing the proper PPE lah if you working at site. So you can see that number 1, they are using safety harness. So picture number 2, wearing safety helmet, safety vest, and then safety shoes lah. So for all this, if we the company already provide all the like helmet, everything, and then you not use, you can be fined not exceeding 1,000 ringgit or to imprison for a term not exceeding 3 months or to both. This one mentioned in section 24 bracket 2. Bracket. Okay. So next. Okay. Since that before this I mentioned that my company like 3,000 million the contract value. So under section 29 bracket 1 occupational, there is another order that provided by minister occupation, which is occupational safety and health order 1997, that in section B, any work of engineering construction where the total contract price of the project exceeds 20 million ringgit. So if your project is exceed 20 million ringgit, you have to have safety and health officer on site every day. Cannot part-time. So has 24/7 lah. And since site running, then you should have a safety and health officer lah. Okay, next. Okay, this is some sample that we received, the notice we received from DOSH and JKKP lah, not comply certain item. So I just basically my site have before this kena section, the yellow notice is notice of repair. This notice, if you receive this notice, you need to close within specific time frame given. This one, they mentioned that in the notice itself, mentioned that you have to like close this notice until what date. If you fail, then further action to be taken lah. But still, if yellow notice ni not really critical because the work or activity at site still can continue as usual. But if another notice, that picture number 2 is a red notice, we call red notice. This one is prohibition notice. When we receive this notice, work to be stop immediately. No work or activity until this notice closed. So we we have ni lah.
Okay, Yati. Yati,
Mm,
the notice of repair. So what did your site doing?
basically section 15 of 5 ni we because of the housekeeping.
Oh, okay.
So because of the housekeeping. That's why then after that you can see that my site is clean.
Oh,
If
because
I
of
give
this notice. Okay, now I found it. That's why I just about to say, wow, your site so clean.
because you if you can see the notice is just on February.
I see. Okay, so how about the red one? Because of what?
This one, the red one, during pipe cap last time, during excavation, so they not install proper road barricade for the machinery and then the worker to walk to the platform area. So we need to do some proper barricade lah.
So how long
That's why.
it was closed?
Less than 1 month lah. That's 1 month because we need to comply. Because this one, you to close this notice, you just have to submit report to prepare all the like necessary action to barricade, do everything. Then you snap picture to prove that you have done that. Then you submit to the DOSH with the like current before and after picture with the hierarchy, with the SOP, and then also with one cover letter saying that we appreciate if you can accept our report lah to close.
Why it took like a month?
Less than 1 month lah. Less than 1 month. Because that time, when we kena this one during raining days, so it's really hard to do like proper
To prepare.
to prepare the platform, everything proper tu. So
Okay. Good.
Next. Okay. So last for my part, safety is not expensive. It's priceless. So don't be so don't be safety blind. Be safety minded. So end by me. Then next, my click BB Amira will continue for the next slide.
Okay.
Okay, BB.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. I continue with my slide. Fatia can use yours, right? Okay, next. Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. Today, I will be presenting about construction safety and health regulation. So basically, based on official website of Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH, there are 8 numbers of regulation under Osha. And this regulation, you can easily access from the website itself under legislation tab. So I insert the link here. So next time when you want to access the regulation, you can just click on the link. Next. This is the 8 numbers of regulation that part under OSHA 1994. The first one is Occupational Safety and Health Officer Regulation 1997. Just now, Hayati already mentioned about this.
briefly. And then the second one is Occupational Safety and Health Noise Exposure Regulation 2019. The third one is Occupational Safety and Health Use and Standards of Exposure of Chemicals Hazardous to Health Regulation 2000. The fourth one, Occupational Safety and Health Notification of Accident, Dangerous Occurrence, Occupational Poisoning, and Occupational Disease Regulation 2004. And the fifth one, Occupational Safety and Health Committee Regulation 1996. The next one, Occupational Safety and Health Control of Industrial Major Accident Hazards Regulation 1996. Next one is Occupational Safety and Health Employer Safety and Health General Policy Statement, Regulation 1995. And the last one is Occupational Safety and Health Classification, Labeling and Safety Data Sheet of Hazardous Chemical Regulation 2013. Okay, next. I will not go through into the detail for each of the regulation. That one we can access through the website, but here are some key regulations applicable to the construction industry under OSHA 1994. The first one is duty to provide a safe working environment from employer. The second one, appointment of safety officer and safety committees. The third one, safety training and competency requirements, hazard identification, risk assessment and control measure, reporting of accident, dangerous occurrence, and occupational disease. Here are some photos that related to the key regulation. For example, housekeeping, wear correct PPE during our time inside, inspection after work done, and also some emergency preparedness such as emergency execution plan, notice safety, and also some safety board to be prepared. Next. Okay, I will go through briefly into each of the key regulation. The first one, duty to provide a safe working environment. It's more or less related to occupational safety and health, employer safety and health general policy statement, which is to prepare and maintain general policy statement related to safety and health. This one is for employer side. So employer also have to familiarize the regulation and understand their obligation to provide safe working environment to the employee. And then under section 15 also, it stated that employers have to provide a safe working environment, as I mentioned, and also to include the safety machinery, equipment, and also process to prevent occupational hazard happen at site. Next. The next one is appointment of safety officer and safety committee. It also stated in Occupational Safety and Health Officer Regulation 1997, which is show that the appointment of the appointment, qualification, duties, and also responsibility of safety health officer to be present at site. And then Occupational Safety and Health Committee Regulation. The purpose of this committee is to establish composite functions and also duty this committee in the workplace. And also in section 80, OSHA 1994, mandates the appointment of safety officer and the formation of safety committee in the workplace, including construction site. Next. And the next one is safety training and competency requirement. In section 29 of OSHA, employers have to provide appropriate training to the employees and also to cover areas such as hazard recognition and emergency procedure, and also to use proper PPE at start. Next. The last one is hazard identification, risk assessment, and also control measure. It also stated in section 50, the employers to conduct regular risk assessment and implement control measure to eliminate and minimize hazard. It includes measures such as installing safety barrier, providing fall protection system, and ensuring proper ventilation in confined space. Sorry. Okay, next. And so this is the last one, reporting of accident, dangerous occurrence, and occupational disease. It's related to regulation of occupational safety and health, notification of accident, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, and occupational disease regulation 2014. This regulation is for reporting of accidents, dangerous occurrence, occupational poisoning, and also occupational disease. Inside OSHA 1994, section 29, shows that requires employer to report such incident to the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH, within a specific time frame when accident happen. Next. Okay, this is one of my case study. I was a subcontractor for 3 months in Sungai Besi Ulu Kelang Elevated Height Expressway, Suke, package 2A. And then there is one accident that occurred in March 2021. A loaded trailer carrying heavy machinery, shown in the picture there, was hitting the steel scaffolding at an overhead bridge structure and caused steel structure to fall and hit the van the other side of the road. The incident caused 2 of the workers inside the van died and another 3 serious injury. And then from the incident itself, the site has been given stop work order from DOSH for almost 2 months actually. And then after the investigation done, it's proven that the incident is caused by road incident, not because of the site. However, from the main con view, from the main con side, they still do some proper and mitigation plan because of the incident, since it gives a big impact to the project. Next. Okay, that's all from me. Next to Anwar.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Anwar nak share slide ke?
I tried. Sekejap.
So Bibi, just now how's the condition of the trailer? I mean with the
The driver don't injure anything.
How
They
about
Right.
sorry.
how about the machineries that they carry?
There's nothing impact
So
on the
no property damage, nothing.
nothing. And
Oh,
then
I
the
see.
driver positively being detected positively drug.
Oh, under
Actually,
truck.
yeah,
Oh,
actually, because actually there's already signage at the bridge saying that the height of the
pass.
vehicle that can pass
Cannot
through.
pass.
But then he did not notice that, and the loader on the truck hit the scaffolding.
The machineries, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it takes almost 1 day to clear the things. And then other people can use back the road.
Okay. The impact, so they should know which area they should passing actually. From there. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Doctor.
No.
Okay, everyone can see the slide, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. I will share the case study regarding the TT Wangsa MRT station. This one is my previous project. I work with MMC Gamuda. So my top subtopic is planning safe working environment and preparing safety plan. Actually, the planning safe working environment already explained in the BB slide just now. So basically, the purpose of this actually to make sure everyone is safe on site. And we focus this presentation on the construction working site actually, because to talk about the OSHA, it's very general, also include on the factory and all. So for the class, I will share the slide only regarding the construction side. So from the MMC Gamuda, they have a safety aspiration and initiative that the goal is, our goal is the implementation and constant refinement of safety, health and environment. The in bracket is SHE, the best practice that put the well-being of our people and the public at the center of everything we do. We work closely with the regulatory bodies to share international best practice and raise the bar on national SHE practice. So this one is in 2017, TT Wangsa station site. You can see this is actually they have few activity around the site at that time. On the left side, we can see the silo, actually that one for the tunneling segment. And for the underground station, at the middle of the site, we have some activity that now is excavation work. Then at the top of the excavation area, we already started with the structure work for the roof. We can see one beam already constructed and another machinery the next 2 weeks actually doing the repair work for the D wall. So next, how to connect? Oh. So to relate the topic with the OSHA, actually they explain in the OSHA 1995 part 1 in section 4. To secure the safety, health and welfare of person at work against risk to safety or health arising out of the activities of person at work. B, to protect person at a place of work other than person at work against risk to safety or health arising out of the activity of person at work. C, to promote an occupational environment for person at work which is adapted to their psychological needs. And the last one, D, to provide the mean whereby the associated occupational safety and health legislation may be progressively replaced by a system of regulation and approved industry code of practice, operating in combination with the provision of this act, designed to maintain or improve the standard of safety and health. So I provide 4 pictures in this slide. You can see the first picture on the left at the A section. In our side, we provide designated working area. We put the barrier along the walkway. And at the B, we provide the, I just share what we implement on my side. So on the B photo, we show we have a wash bay to make sure all the lorry out from our side is very clean, because this side is at the middle of all the time in Kuala Lumpur. So we must make sure everything is clean before the road the lorry go to the public road. And see, you can see this one actually on the right side of the photo, the flag area. This one is the rest area, but we have some activity in front of that. So to prevent any further incident next to the rest area, at the work area, we provide some curtain because this one actually we do the grouting. So the area is very messy with the some grout. So to make sure the grout is not spill on the rest area, we put some protection next to the rest area. So the last one, the photo show actually the genset. So we have a drip tray. That one is compulsory to make sure the anything happen during the maintenance work, it won't travel the diesel or the any oil can travel to the other place. So safety planning is the process of identifying ways to stay safe and reduce the risk of future harm. It involves risk assessment, safety inspection, and preventive measure to reduce the likelihood of accident and injuries. Safety planning also can include protecting workers, anticipating dangerous situation, evaluating the safety condition of a project environment, determining the minimum requirement, equipment, or tools needed to perform specific activities, and meeting or exceeding the legal obligation for safety and health condition in the work environment. So you can see the photo next to it. You see got one area is actually very clear from any material because we make sure the working or the area that people is working around is clear from the material. And you can see also the cable. We make sure it is above our head, cannot lay on the floor. And all the workers can be seen wearing complete PPE during work. So in MMC Gamuda, they have safety plan, but they don't have one set of safety plan, but they have combination of sub-safety plan. So this one, 3 example from the project. The first one is hazard identification, risk assessment, and determine control. Another one is environmental aspect and impact. And the last one example is emergency preparedness and response. So you can see all the top management required to approve this safety plan. So to make sure they fulfill the employer side of providing the safe working environment.
So only these three, right?
I show only these 3,
Oh,
but
they
they
have many?
many, yes, a
How
lot of.
many?
I can say more than 15 actually.
Mm.
It depend on the certain activity.
Mm-hmm.
So in the safety plan, in the safety plan, normally they have one section 5 on 5. This one is example. Reviewing of job safety and health analysis. So this we call it JSA. We put in every method statement that we submit. So every method statement we need to provide the JSA. I give one example that is not in this version. Okay. Everyone can see it. Okay. So this one for the item number 9, potential hazard associated with hot work operation, such as welding, gas cutting, grinding. So this is how they put the JSA in the table. Because I want to show like you can see the photo, then how they do the welding work. The worker will wear very complete PPE. They don't wear the orange PPE because that one very hazardous. You can catch fire. So they will wear some material that very thick and it's not easy to fire. And the work area also clear from any material actually, especially the one that easy to fire. And the other one is you see the glove also is suitable for the welding work. Okay, for the GSA is very important. This one example for the welding, but for other activity also they will have the JSA even though the small activity. So every method statement need to be reviewed by the project manager and the safety officer. It's not only the operation team, but the safety team also need to review the method statement.
Does they need a working permit to do sometimes this one they call as a hot work. Hot.
Correct, doctor. Yes,
Yeah.
they need the permit for this
Okay.
activity. Yeah.
So yes, so there is most of the practice at site, just for your information. This one they consider is a hot HOT
Yeah.
hot work, which is high risk. So
Yeah.
that's why some of the high risk activities they need to perform this JSA. Okay, it's part of the high right actually, which is to see the risk and how they want to mitigate or prevent before they start. Like just now, Anwar mentioned about clear space, the PPE, the proper one, they not can harm to make it fire more worse. So everything they take into consideration, and mostly they have work permit. Okay. And a certain other high risk job as well. So this one of it. Okay, thank you. So this one, what is the part? The welding?
The welding, the cutter for the bopal.
Okay, cutter for mobile.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next. Another one, normal practice on site, we have to have a site layout. So in our practice, we do put the site layout around the site, and also the most important during the toolbox meeting, we have to explain every detail in the site layout to make sure everyone understand and follow the plan actually, because some activities is specifically put at certain area to make sure away from any human traffic actually. So on the green color is pedestrian walkway, so no activity is allowed around this area. So it's very important to segregate working area because during construction, a lot of logistic activities around the site, especially the lorry, the heavy machine, right? So another one on the blue color, actually the perimeter spotlight. Because our site is running 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, so I believe some of the people might be working extra hours. So we have to have very, I think like a daylight situation on site during that time to make sure everyone have the clear view. Because imagine working in the dark area and some machine is moving, it's very dangerous. Even though we have a sufficient light, also some accident might happen at night because some people respond differently during daytime and nighttime.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so
Okay,
very important.
true. So this one, the layout, which version? Is it the first version of layout?
It's not the first, but
Okay.
during the second year of construction.
Second year.
Yeah, the second year.
So Yeah, it probably of course it's different than the first version one, right? The first year one. This
Yeah,
one we
we
already updated.
we
The-
updated the list every month, but for the engineer on site, we have to review it every fortnightly, meaning every 2 weeks. We need to make sure this layout is tally with the on-site activities.
Okay, so every 2 weeks, huh?
Yep.
So much changes usually?
For the same activities, like maybe the first 6 months for the excavation, we don't have much changes. But when we have concurrent activity like construction structure on one side, excavation at one side, so that changes normally happen very quick.
When?
Yeah, very often. Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine because as it's not only the station team only, we have also tunnel team on the red color sketch. So tunnel activity also is quite fast at that time. So we have to integrate all the information very fast because miscommunication because of the information might be delay our project because maybe some person is planning on the logistic during that time, but blocked by other activity because everyone refer to the different layout.
Yeah, okay. So they must I mean once they update, so they have to share to all the teams, right?
Yeah, they have to share all the team and every toolbox. Make sure
Every
every
toolbox. Yeah.
every toolbox they have the latest layout. That one very important.
Okay.
Okay. So next, I give one example on the what we do on site. During that time, we need to move the two red cabin at the middle of the photo. And when we plan for it, we can see the boom of the crane might cross on the pedestrian walkway, right? So before the activity, that we will inform everyone on site during the toolbox that we're going to close this walkway. So any activity that related to the area need to be stopped at certain time. Everyone need to be alert, and the toolbox also required to take everyone attendant during that time because we must make sure that everyone on site is aware what we already informed because this required very high I mean this activity is high risk because we try to swing the cabin along the side area. So this one example what we do for the coordination on to make sure everyone's safe on site. Okay. So another one I want to share is when we talk about safety plan in temporary work structure, because safety plan it doesn't mean any on the ground activity. It also include any activity that happen on site. Like this one, I want to explain. Everyone can see this one is underground station for the Titi Wangsa. This one the cross section, and we can see rock fissure curtain grout on at the F. Oh, sorry. At the F section. So you can see the water level is quite high here. So and then the structure is under the water level. So to make sure the water is controlled during the excavation and also the structure work, the consultant proposed we must do the fissure curtain grout. Why we need to do this? Actually, we need to do this to reduce the water travel during the excavation work and also during the structure work because In Kuala Lumpur, the water level very high, then the pressure also very high. And for your information, when we completed the structure, all the structure, actually the structure will float few millimeters above the normal design. It's like a boat actually, but in structure. So the fisher ground and also some of them we have a recharge well to maintain the water level, also very important because we don't want any nearby structure is collapsed due to the soil settlement. Okay, I just want to highlight because in safety plan, actually we did aware before the construction is started. We plan it to make sure everyone around the site is safe. Okay. Next, in order to maintain the site properly in terms of safety, the company actually proposed and already do the safety audit. The safety audit normally every week, every month conducted by the safety team, lead by the safety manager. Here, normally they have 3 auditors on site. And the example I put here is the 1.1 site setup and layout plan. As I explained in previous slide, we need to update and consider all the information required. Everyone need on site. You see, in this safety audit, we got only need improvement. We supposed to have a green acceptable, but we only have the yellow. Yellow got no point actually, 0. The point only at the acceptable point. Because only one item not in the layout. They mention site setup and layout plan found without legend, and it should indicate you are here in the plan, dated on 31st May 2017. So just only one item, we cannot get the mark.
Oh, very strict, huh? The auditor is the internal?
Yes, we have an internal auditor for the every month, but every 3 months we have outside also auditor from the external.
Okay.
Yeah.
Auditor from the external usually from where?
Dodge.
Okay.
Okay, that's all my sharing actually.
Any question? Everyone? No. Okay. Next. Thank you. More?
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm still at site. So sorry if the sound, my background sound is very noisy. Okay.
Why too late? It's already 10 at work.
Yeah, there is concrete slab today, so I need to stay.
Yeah.
Okay. I share my screen.
So this one we experience the real side,
Yeah.
with the background sound background.
Okay. Wait. So, okay, Assalamualaikum. So, today I would like to present the subtopic from the Osha, which is employer and employee responsibility on site safety. So, before that, okay, this is my project that I do my case study. First one is project one is Hyatt Regency Kuala Lumpur, which and the second one is the Sunway Fairfield. Both of these is somewhere at KL. So a little bit on the project detail. So the title Hyatt Regency and the cost of this project is 466 million to 264,468. and then the duration is 30. If you want to know more detail, you can click here, okay? So it will pop up. And then also I attach the safety plan for you guys can refer it lah. Okay, and next, this detail for the Sunway Airfield. Okay, this project is also located at somewhere at KL. The duration is 27 months. Also, if you want to know, you can click this one, yeah.
Can you
So
hide the stop sharing?
yeah.
Can you hide the stop sharing?
Oh, so, okay, sorry. Okay, this one,
No,
yeah.
no, hide.
Hi.
Not stop the sharing.
I stop. I'm sorry. Okay. I share back. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
As you can see, okay. If you click here, it will show this one lah. So you can if more info get from that. And then if you want to see the safety plan, you can click here. Also can give out the safety plan. So this is the example for the higher agency safety plan. Okay, and this is the example for Sunway Welfare safety plan. Okay. Next. So from this, you can came out a few section, which is from Osha 1994. So you can get out the section 15, which is general duties of the employers and self-employers, and then section 16 and section 70 and 18. Also for this part, you can get out the section 24 and then section 25, section 36 and section 27. You can see I also have attached, I also have attached in this one. So you can click the book on the bottom left, on the bottom right. Okay, you can see here, and then you click and then can get out this one lah. So you can read the OSHA from this one. Okay. So I will go through one by one lah. Okay. But I I will not read this one. I just want to explain. Okay. Based on this section is this employee and self-employed individual have a legal obligation lah to prioritize the safety, health and wellness to the employee at work. So they come a few aspects, which is the first one is provision and maintenance the safe plan and system of work. So from this, employer and self-employed individual are responsible for ensuring that the equipment and machinery and system used at the workplace are safe and do not pose to risk or to the health and safety of the employees lah. So this section may involve the regular inspection and maintenance and also repair to prevent any accident and injuries. So I would like to show the example. As you can see, this. Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. Tak jadi. Sekejap. Okay, inside this safety plan also are complete. They are attached. This is the example of the inspection form lah for doing regular maintenance or repair the machinery or any equipment. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, I believe everyone at you guys at your side must have this inspection form lah. Maybe the format is different, but something like this. Okay. Next, also in this section, you may what? I'm nervous. Okay. This essential for employer and self-employed to make arrangement to minimize the risk um oh, okay. This one is about the use of operation, handling, storage, also the transport of the equipment substances lah. So you can see as this example of Sunway Barefield, so they provide the proper storage, proper logistic lah, uh, for for to be implement at site. Okay. Also, in this section, the aspect is about the information, instruction, training, and supervision. So employer and self-employed must provide their employee with the necessary information lah, or instruction or training or supervision lah. So to ensure their safety and health at work. So this also include the to educating employees about the potential hazards, and also teach them how to use something like protective equipment, something like supervising their activities to prevent the accident. So the training maybe like the example of training, employer can provide something like lifting training, working at height training, or first aid training. So from this case study we can see both of this project or already provide the safety program lah. You can see here. Yeah. So they provide the safety programs such as like fire extinguisher handling training, fire drill, also signalman training. So and Sunway also provide, wait, yeah, you can see. Okay, this one also the list of the Sunway safety program lah. You can have a look on it as I already attached it on my slide. Okay. So okay, next this section also we can came out for the maintenance of safe workplace condition. So employers and employee person are required to maintain the physical workplace lah in a condition that safe, also not pose to risk. And last maybe aspect from this, we can this can need to creation a safe working environment. So employers and employees individually are obligated to provide a working environment that is safe, healthy, and educate for welfare of employees lah. So as we can see, this the progress of the Sunway Barefield lah. So they provide the safe working environment. So when at the um, height level, they have the SCP lah around it. So you can see the yellow one is the SCP lah for those who don't know what is SCP. SCP is self climbing platform lah. Okay, and then sorry.
Okay, show again just now
Yeah,
Fatia,
yeah.
the SCP. Show
Okay, this one.
to the class. Okay. All right. Can everyone see the yellow color, that one? I've mentioned previously. The conventional one, they are commonly use safety nets. Okay. But after now, the technology is they already improve. Okay. At the construction site to make sure that it's more safer. So they are using this one, the SCP, advanced safe climbing platform. There is other term as well, so it depends on the company who produce this platform, they have many terms also, other terms as well. Some terms they use a perimeter, something like that. Okay, so this one they cover the whole building. You can see they cover the round side along the side. Fatia, they have two SCP here
Yeah, they do the SCP here lah.
concurrently.
Yeah, for both project they use SCP lah. For their working safe working environment lah. So they implement this SCP.
Okay, when you see where is the lines there, meaning they have activities, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so they have concurrently here. They have two, meaning they have a lot of money. Okay, some project they have only one sometimes SCP. Okay, so this one to accelerate the work. So they have two, right? But how about the activities at the ground? Also meaning they are this for sure the below part they already done another extra work than the top one, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So usually so they will accelerate. So they do calculate. So this one is like planning project planning as well. If you have money, okay, if the company have money, so there is no issue for you to accelerate. Especially Sunway. You are Sunway from Sunway, is it? Okay. Or
Okay.
you subcon?
No. Yeah, I
Okay.
subcon, but
Alright.
this one is my husband project lah.
Oh, okay. But if you know about Sunway, Sunway have a capacity, one of the construction company that a very high profile, I mean in terms of the financial, right? So they always accelerate the work. Yes,
Yeah,
Fatia, correct?
correct.
Okay, because I experienced for the LRT 3 also, when Sunway is ahead from other packages. They are the first one who complete the package. And two packages, not only one. Can you imagine? And they always ahead sometimes their what they call their requirement or their performance is more than what the client want.
Yes, betul.
So when they want to claim, they don't have any issue very fast. That is the strategy. Okay. So that's how Sunway works. So if you want to apply job, better apply for Sunway. Okay. That's the tips. Okay. So it's good. Yeah. Okay. Good example. So this one of it. This is the one that I want to show you. So they have the real picture here now. You can see. Usually I saw only one, but now I see. Oh, okay, two. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I proceed. Okay, next is about the section 60. So this one, from this one, this section, duty to formulate safety and health policy lah. So uh, from this section we can come out, first need to prepare or written statement, do the safety policy lah. Okay, employer and self-employed required to create a written statement for their general policy, so regarding to the safety and health of their employee in the workplace lah. So this statement should detail apa should provide a organization commitment lah. Also ensure safe and health work environment lah for all employees. Also, this section also need to, okay, this section explain this section also that safety policy should be reviewed and revised periodically lah, so as necessary to ensure that it remain up to date. So this so meaning that this safety plan should be update from time to time lah. If there is changes in the nature of work or new hazard or investment in the safety practice may warrant revision to that policy lah. Okay, this one I have example for the this one is the Sunway safety policy, and then you can see this one is the another project for Hayat safety policy also lah. Okay.
Okay, when the workers can see the safety policy at site,
What
where
what?
where the workers can
Hmm?
can see and read the safety policy at site. Where usually they put the safety policy.
Safety board normally has information board like safety board something when we entrance normally at site have that board lah.
Mm.
That board all got many information there.
Okay. Yes. So actually the safety policy must be visible and must be shown to the workers or any public, I mean even visitor and so on. Okay, so this one must be shown. They cannot keep in the file. They must show. Okay. Not in the documentation only. Okay, they have to paste it.
Yes.
Show it. Okay, so it shows the commitment of that site, the company. Okay,
So
is your
after may I proceed?
yes, yes.
Okay. After the safety policy has been written, so it need to have a communication to employees lah. So once the safety policy revised or formulated, it must be communicate to all employees. So employees should know that safety policy. Okay. This is because to maintain a safe work environment also. Okay, I proceed to other section. So for section 17, okay. This the general duties for the employment and self-employed person to person other than their employees lah. So from this section, you can come out. These should be employer and employee individual required to conduct their business operation in a manner lah that minimize the risk to the safety and health. Um, Macam mana nak explain? Sekejap, wait. Okay, this one like something like macam um, hmm, wait I don't know how to explain lah. So but this something like to conduct undertaking safely. Also this section also to provide the information.
Okay.
Okay.
The keywords here, can everyone see the section 17? They mention here, duty every employer and every self-employed person to conduct his undertaking such manner as to ensure so far as practicable. So that is the keyword as so far as practicable. Can you understand what they said? As far as practicable. Can you understand what is the meaning? There is a keyword.
Anything that we can done lah, can be do.
Anything that we can manage it. Okay. Anything that we can practice it. Because they mentioned this one is to be safe for every sector to practice the safety, the duty of the employer, because different nature of work, they have different way to practice it. That's why they mention as far as practicable. For example, if you have 100 workers at site, how do you want to manage the safety? Can you manage the safety as you have only 10 workers? Of course cannot, right? So that's why the section mentioned as far as practicable. So there is no specific guide or there is no specific fixed practice that, oh, you have to do like this, like that, like that. No, they don't have. Okay. So that's why they mention as far as practicable. That's the key. So you have to understand why in the section they have to mention that. So when the enforcer comes in, they have to investigate if the incident happened. Either the employer already deliver or already overcome the safety issues, or they have done the safety management as far as practicable. Like I said just now, example, the numbers of workers, they consider or not the size of the project, okay, the risk of the work, they have done, does they have done correctly enough? Okay, so based on this statement, okay, clear? Okay, eh?
Okay, clear.
Okay, okay.
Doctor, the wording is self-regulatory, right?
Yes, that one is the function of OSHA, yes. There is another statement. This one, as far as practicable, that is mentioned. And another one about the self-regulatory is one of the the keyword also for OSHA, because OSHA is the act that promote all the employer or organization to make sure they are self-regulated. They can feel free how they want to manage the safety as long as they comply. Okay, they are feel free. Okay, so there is no fixed like I said what guidance or what. So that's why they mention self-regulatory, self-regulated. Okay. All right, next.
Doctor, I have question also.
Yes.
Okay. Is that true that if the I think I have read somewhere, okay, is that true if the children what we call menceroboh, macam go to that side, um this section will cover that that kids
Cover that what? That one, the case?
something like what
Who ceroboh? I mean, who did that?
Trespassing.
The trespassing. Who? I mean, in what case?
because okay, never mind lah.
Just
I
ask.
also don't know what to say.
What do you mean
Okay.
by? You mean at the side or what?
Yeah, at the side.
You mean the public can
Yeah, the public.
the public
Illegally enter. Illegally
But
enter to the site.
illegally?
Illegally.
Okay. So actually, there is the duty for the employer. They have to provide safe to not only the workers, okay, but to the third party as well. Third party means the
Public.
public, everyone. So they have to provide the safety for everyone. Okay. So when the public can eagerly enter, or this one, that's why if you see the construction site, they have to put the coding though. The parameter of their layout, right? Their site. They have to cover actually. Nobody can enter accept the workers, and also they have a permission if they want to go in, right? And if some construction site, if they are particular on safety, they only allow the visitor with the green card, the IDB. Sometimes if not, they have to provide the safety briefing before they ask the the visitor to enter, right? So that one is their duty as well. They have to consider there is no, it can be everyone can enter the site easily. No, cannot. They have to protect that one. That is their compound. If anything happen to the visitor, who will be responsible?
The
Who?
company.
The company. So that one will be will be investigated by the enforcer. They will say how's the visitor comes in. Meaning they don't take care of it.
Bukan ada insurans kah untuk orang awam?
Insurance, that's what I said. If they
Insurance, but
do,
company have to buy the insurance.
if they have the green card, yes, they have insurance. But the public, no, the worker, yes, they might have if the company consider lah. But some
So,
company,
waktu nak kena bayar insurans tu kan ada company kena bayar insurans untuk orang awam juga.
okay, you mean they are cover for the, it depends on the company. Either that's why your colleague said the company pay. But still, the accident have to be reported if anything happen. Isn't
But
that?
it's not covered if you illegally enter the site. You have to like
Yes, they cover if you have the right to go inside. Yes,
you proper
correct.
way. But if you
Yes.
illegally enter to the
Ah,
site, then if there is any accident happen, the
yes,
insurer won't cover.
correct. So they have to investigate as well. Is it this visitor is being get permission or not? So the same, right? If you anything lah. If not legal, of course you can't be covered. If illegal, you can't be covered. If legal, you can be covered. Yes. The same thing. Okay? Alright. Okay, Batia, answer your question.
Yeah.
Is it that question or different questions?
That question lah, but I
Yeah.
want to know if the children are also in category that illegal visitor lah.
It
If
depends on what kind of cases. It depends on cases.
okay.
What kind
But
of
I think that if construction site, memang kita not allow any children enter to the site. So
yes.
that one, if anything happen, so definitely won't cover lah. Because we have the rule who can enter the site, who only the subcon, mancon, and then the worker only. And any public visitors pun, we have to like register with
Proper one,
proper
yes.
safety one, and then you can enter. Definitely, if that person goes to the safety cause anything, he won't allow any children enter the site. Sebab yang besar tu bangka pun have accident. How about the kids yang definitely don't know what is the hazard and then anything risk kan?
Yes. True. It's not allowed. Yep. True.
You want to bring your kids to site?
No. I don't have kids. I don't have kids.
Oh yeah, about issue the kids. Yeah, usually they won't allow the kids to enter also. There is no, I think. There is a there is a
My side no lah. My side cannot.
yeah.
Wait,
Can't
and
yeah.
I show you something because I read this one. So is that they implement at Malaysia or not? Okay.
Of course they implement if there is an under act.
Wait. I want to know this one because I have read this one. Okay. Okay, you see this one? Hello?
No, you covered with the like
Undang-undang
penarik minat di tempat itu.
some cases, I think. Maybe we can see any pool around there.
Lagi ni. Undang-undang tok.
Never mind, we proceed lah.
But this one, because sebab dia dah mention dilindungi sekiranya terdapat elemen penarik minat di tempat itu. So penarik minat, if I'm not sure lah other side kan. If my side, definitely the perimeter hoarding tu pun dah cukup tinggi for kids nak tengok what minat yang ada dekat dalam site. So you definitely cannot see apa benda kat dalam tu. Biasanya menarik minat my kids pun dia suka macam like excavator macam
Okay.
tu. I pun record benda-benda macam tu show to my kids kan. Tapi
Okay.
kalau you dekat outside, you cannot see anything. Macam I took some photos pun, you kena climb up so baru you nampak existing.
Okay.
Kalau you from outside, just perimeter daripada luar, you cannot see because the whole site is covered by the construction holding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's why Fatia, when you read from the statement, from the first one, the statement, they must say that the person who being give powered, okay, as a visitor, they have to be protected by this act. That's why it's a responsibility of the employer. And when they mention about under this act, so the kids, okay, have to be protected, which is like your friend said, that's why they have the covered. So they won't be able to see what's happening inside to attract them to go past inside. That is the responsibility of the employer.
Employer.
That's the meaning. Okay, they try to avoid anything that can harm to the kids also. So that's the meaning. They have to be protected from to attract them to enter illegally.
Unless there is no protected within the perimeter and then the
Yeah.
kids go in, then that one
Yes.
you can be charged. I think you can be
Yes,
charged.
can be, yes. That is the
Because
meaning. So you are not responsible. So they've been penalized because of that.
because you dah penarik minat, you let
Yeah,
the
you
kids
open.
interest tu
That's the meaning. Okay, Fatia, understood?
Okay. Alright.
That's the meaning. It's not being allowed Tu maksud dia tu tersirat tu. Dia kena dilindungi daripada menarik elemen tertarik. That's the meaning, okay?
Sebab kids memang suka excavator, all the like
Yeah.
tower crane, all the crane everything kan. My kids memang suka.
True. Okay, alright.
Okay, I proceed. Okay. So for this section 18, so long. Okay. What we can get from this section is emphasize the responsibility of the occupier lah of non-domestic premise to maintain a safe environment for individual who utilize this premise for work purpose. So regardless whether they are employee or not. So it's underscore the importance of taking proactive measure to identify and mitigate risk to safety and health to ensure the well-being for all individual within this premise from this section. Okay, that's next for section 24. This one. Okay, what we can get from this section is the duty to take responsible care. So employee have duty to take the responsible care for their own safety. Also next employee need to duty to cooperate lah. So employee are required to cooperate with their employer of any other person in fulfilling their duties or obligation related to the occupational safety and health as prescribed by the relevant legislation or regulation. So okay. Next, employee duty to use protective equipment lah. So my team member will explain about the protective equipment. Okay, and then employee duty to comply with the instruction lah. So based on this section summary, so this to share the responsibility of the employee in maintaining a safety and health working environment. So by taking a reasonable care, something like cooperating with employer, and then using provided protective equipment, and also following the instructions. So employees play a crucial role lah in preventing workplace accident, and also it will promoting uh, occupational safety and health. Okay. So, but if they fail to comply with these duties, so it may result in penalties, also including fines or imprisonment, as specific in the this legislation lah. Okay. Next is section 25. So from uh, from this section is talk about the individual that are prohibited from the this intention intentionally, recklessly, or negligently, or interfere, or misuse, or anything. Okay. uh, that has been provided or done to ensure safety and health, welfare, in accordance with the how we say okay, wait. Mm, okay, this section is to aim to deter the individual from engaging in the behavior that jeopardize the safety and health in the workplace lah. So this section also underscore the importance of respecting and adhering to the safety measure and precaution implemented to protect individual in the work environment. So next is the section 26. From this section serve to protect the interests of the employees by um, preventing the employers from charging them for anything related to the compliance with the law regarding to workplace safety. So also it's uphold the principle that employers bear the primary responsibility for providing a safe and healthy work environment for their employee without imposing financial burden on them lah. Okay. And last okay. Yeah. Lastly, this section is about the discrimination against the employee lah. So from this we can came out the few aspect, which is this protection. This section ensure that the employee cannot dismiss or harm or negatively alter the position for an employee, if they okay, let's see. Okay, the conclusion is like something like employer cannot fire the employee if the employee do the complaint about the safety issue. Okay. So from this section overall, serve to protect the employee lah who raise safety and health concern in the workplace, or actively participate in the safety and health committees. So it's aimed to prevent the retaliation or discrimination against the employees for fulfilling their duty to ensure a safety work environment for this session. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. How to close up? How to close? How to stop sharing? Dah stop sharing. Okay. So I would like to ask my teammate to proceed.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farhan, so you can call me Farhan. I'm the last presenter on assessment of personal protective equipment (PPE). So this is my outline. First is introduction. Second, assessment process. Third, importance of PPE, and then hierarchy control. Related Act Osha 1994, and last is list of personal protective equipment PPE. I think one of my slide is missing. I explain.
Why missing? Maybe you hide it, so you have to
I
hide it.
think no, it should be there, but I don't know why missing. The introduction is to so assessment of PPE is evaluating the workplace to identify potential hazard that could risk to employees on safety and health. So it means is to measure potential hazard to risk to employee. Second is assessment process.
He like lagging, I think Farhan, you have to turn off the camera maybe.
So by listing the
Farhan,
work, yeah.
I think you have to turn off the camera to make it your line is smooth.
All right. So
Okay.
evaluation of risks can be done by hierarchy. So on hierarchy, we know what work we do, the hazard, effect, and then risk indicator, how to monitor, the status that person in charge, and possibility. So possibility means OSHA Act. The second is selection of PPE. So selection of PPE is to choose suitable PPE based on the identified hazard and reassessment. For example, when we work at high area, more than 2 meters, we need use safety harness to prevent fall to ground or lower area. And also there are safety barrier. The third one is training and education, is to provide training to employee on proper use. So this process is want to workers should know the function and how to use it correctly to prevent the hazard. And lastly is regular review and update. So this is based on change in workplace hazard, regulation, technology, or feedback from employee. So regular review is to improve the effectiveness of PPE. For example, change of material. Like right now, we use plastic material for safety helmet. Why not? After this, we can provide carbon more hard than plastic and more lightweight.
You mean
So
fiber?
far, yeah. But it's about cost lah. So far, any question?
Next.
So this is important of assessment of PPE. First is worker safety. So on worker safety, we to ensure by using PPE, worker feel safe by prevent harm to worker. Worker safety also protect initiative to protect hazard to worker. Second is cost saving. So by cost saving is by identify the most effective PPE for hazard, organization or employer can optimize cost PPE usage. Like example, employer can provide high quality PPE that can use in long term, like 1 year. If they use low quality, it's around 2 or 3 months based on the work area. The third one is continuous improvement. So regular PPE assessment allow employer to monitor and improve their safety practice. So this can be done by evaluating the effectiveness of existing PPE, like I mentioned before, from low quality to high quality PPE. And the fourth one is productivity. Ensure the worker use the right PPE and train in its proper use. So worker, if we train the worker, they know how to use the proper PPE. Worker that comfortable with PPE can be more focused to their work. And lastly is risk mitigation. PPE assessment can identify potential hazard in workplace. This is as indicator to monitor work. So also can be emergency preparedness, right? Emergency preparedness. So risk mitigation also can be done by regular inspection by safety officer or site safety supervisor. So this is a hierarchy of control. We can see the personal protective equipment PPE at the bottom one. So it means least effective. So why is least effective? It's just equipment to minimize exposure to hazard, but not fully eliminate the hazard. So PPE only function when worker know the function and use it properly. So second is administrative control. Administrative control is work practice. Change the way people work that reduce the duration of exposure to hazard. So like work program of safety, like toolbox, by limiting access to hazarded area. So this will be monitored by safety site supervisor and SHO. The one is engineering control. So engineering control is prevent hazard from coming into contact to worker. For example, we use ventilation machine in confined space for good ventilation. And the fourth one is substitution, is replace the hazard. In substitution, we use alternate source of hazard. For example, right now we use petrol or diesel for machinery. We can change to battery, mobile battery that can reduce petrol fume or diesel fume. Last one is eliminate, physically remove the hazard. So eliminate is remove hazard at the source. For example, stop using toxic chemical that harm to people and environment. So this is a regulated act that I think relate to PPE. First is section 15, general duties of employer and self-employed person to their employees. So mean it's duty of employee and self-employed. to ensure or to prepare all PPE to workers at workplace. So employer must provide all PPE to the workers. And then section 24, general duties of employee as well. So this is responsibility of employee on their safety and health. They must use or wear all PPE all the time that provided by employer inside area. So like Puan Haji said, if they obey, they can be charged RM1,000 or prison not more than 3 months. That who offend or not obey to all wear the PPE. And the last one is section 26. Employer cannot levy any employee for PPE equipment. So it means cannot be charged unless the PPE is missing. So this is type of PPE that require inside. So like you see at the right bottom one, there is signage when enter the site area. So this means it's compulsory to wear safety helmets, safety boot, vest, and also ear protector if needed. So the first type of PPE is safety helmet is to protecting the head from injuries. So the hazard is impacted by falling or flying object and risk the head bumping. So when or where to use, when entering area designated safety helmet zone is made compulsory. So the requirement of PPE shall not damage, mean is in good condition. Second is safety boot to protect foot from injuries due to sharp and hard object. The hazard is falling object, wet surface, chemical splash, and electrostatic. So it was also same when or where to use it when entering area designated safety shoe zone. So safety shoe zone, the requirement is shall use safety boot with steel toe and sole. The one is to protect eyes and face against dust, sand, and other hazards. Like the hazard is chemical splash, dust emission, and also gas. So area that when or where to use it in area that contain dust emission, chemical, using tool like cutting machine and also welding. So the function, the requirement is eyes protection chosen has the right combination of impact dust and splash. So next is earplug is to protect damage and loss of hearing. The hazard is height of noise area. When to use, noise level exceeding 115 dB anytime or continuous level 90 dB on 8 hours. So requirement protection that can reduce noise. I think kapas cannot use on this protection. And then next is safety harness to limit the height of any person may fall. So the hazard is fall from height level. So when to use a level more than 2 meters. Requirement safety harness shall be inspected regularly for defect or damage. And last one is hand glove to protect hand from contact with sharp and abrasive object or hot surface. So the hazard is abrasion, temperature extreme, cut and puncture, impact, chemical, and electric shock. So when or where to use is when work has potential to hand injury. So requirement is suitable hand glove for work.
Where's the safety vest?
I
You have a safety vest, right?
yeah, should be.
Okay. By the way, when you mention hazard there, this one is more on the risk, and so hazard you have to understand what is the hazard. Hazard is the condition or any situation that can be harmful and so on, you know. So there must be a statement, a clear statement mention a condition of hazard too. Fall from height tu dah kira, I mean already considered as a risk fall from height. So maybe the hazard is like I said, working at the open space.
Yeah,
Working at height at the open space.
at the open space.
Yes, that is the hazard. So if you want to really understand, that's why many of us like still confusing. What is the hazard? What is the risk? What is the danger? So many of us still misunderstand on hazard. That's why many of the candidate for the one who want to take the safety and officer examination, they difficult to pass examination for paper 4, which is they have to present the workplace assessment to conduct the high ride. So especially you have to understand what is the hazard. Mostly they are misunderstand on that. Okay. So you have to try to differentiate between hazard and the risk.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
All right. And the last one is example of checklist PPE. So the example checklist of PPE. So, head protection, footwear, hands protection, body protection, protective clothing, and also safety harness checklist.
Okay.
So the conclusion from me is assessment of PPE are essential of promoting worker safety comply to regulation.
What if the company already provided the PPE, but the worker neglected or ignorance to wear the PPE?
Sue.
Sue.
I think they cannot sue, but warning first. So on my side, we the triple S will warning first, and then if we meet again, we will sue.
Okay. There is many approach. Either you want to use the negative or positive approach. If positive approach, those who are wearing the PPE, they may be offered I don't know, incentive or what, but it's costly, right? Or maybe
My previous experience, we provide coupon.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, coupon or maybe actually part of the salary actually. They just take aside like maybe 5 ringgit, 10 ringgit for the coupon cost, right? So something like that is better rather than you do the penalty or negative approach. It depends on the side. So the safety officer or safety manager have to be creative in their way. Okay. Sometimes they need to know the nature of their workers as well. How the workers behavior. All right. Okay. Thank you. So any questions? All right. So thank you for this group. Okay. So everyone
Doctor,
already
excuse me,
presented?
doctor. Can I
Yes.
stop share?
Okay. So everyone clear about OSHA? Let me share my slide. Okay. If I ask your group, okay, thank you for the group presentation today. So this the first what presenter. Okay. So far it different. I mean the way you present because of each one of you have your own case study, and of course I will be evaluated based individual. Okay. and the information is there, and there is other information that we need to share with the rest. Okay, but it's a good approach that you have your own case study. I like that way. Okay, if you have more details about how the OSHA took place in Malaysia, because of what? Anyone? Okay, this one you see the slide. Can you see the other tab like this one?
Yes.
Can you
Yes,
see the tab?
can.
Okay. So what happened here?
Oh, this one yang mercun tu kan? Yang kilang mercun.
Yes, so what happened? Do you know why OSHA's come in?
Because of this.
Yes, because of this incident. 1991. Before we only have FMA. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, for your information, for the international students, so this is what happened in Malaysia. Okay, once we have an accident, then the act comes in. Okay, so we must have the case first. So what happened during this time? Before we only have FMA. So FMA is what? Factory and Machineries Act. 67. But this one happened is a factory, but the factory warehouse. The store factory. Okay, so what
Kilang
they
mercun ke?
Yes. So what they store? Fireworks. Okay. So what happened? There is an incident. Okay. So it's a very this one considered catastrophic accident, okay? The explosion because of the firework I mean numbers of fireworks being stored in this factory. So the explosion is not only one time, happened a few times, and many people died, okay, because of this the workers there also. And this quite bad, the way they inform is like a Hiroshima. Do you know what happened in Hiroshima? So it seems like a bomb. The condition. Okay, the condition is like a bombing, after post incident. They said that that body is lying across the road, so everywhere. Okay, so it's about 100 they found out. See? Okay. So after this case, there is one thing that you didn't mention about OSHA application. Okay, who have to comply OSHA? This one, the factory, they said this one got injured. So how many killed? Not sure how many being killed. Okay, so this is one thing, and then where is my slide? Okay, so there is if you look at the OSHA, okay, you already mentioned about the aim, right? This one, yes, everyone knows that. And then yeah, this one, the keyword, like you said, self-regulation. This is the philosophy of the OSHA. Okay, and is responsible actually for the employer, employees, and also it's not only the employer's responsibility, but employee also have to cooperate. Okay, so the application, this one under OSHA, there is under Schedule 1. How many sectors? Before the act is only 2. One factory, FMA. But they are considered about the how to use machineries. Okay, but after that they found out, you know, the development in Malaysia. they are not only on factory, but they have many other sectors. But where is the act? There is no act that can cover other sector other than factory. Correct? And especially like storage also. They also have another sector about storage and mining, agriculture, transport. Okay. So this act has been start being gazetted because to cover other sector other than factory. That's why OSHA comes into place, including construction. And our development during that year is a very, developing countries. So there is so many sector growing up. I mean, so many, right? So how the government want to, take care of the safety? That's why they have this OSHA, except for two sector. What is that? The ships and also armed force. Why?
They have their own act.
Yeah, they have their own act. Okay. So they don't have to comply with OSHA. But if they have to comply, how? They have to wearing safety harness, climate. Cannot lah. They have their own way. Okay. So there is their own act, eh? Cannot if you want to go fight armed force, using safety harness. How? Okay, cannot go to the war later on. Okay, so the construction is one of the main things, okay? So this one your friend already mentioned. So there is a important part in the OSHA is about definition. They have clarify what is the employee. Okay, what is so these are the detailed things that related to the what they call construction, place of work, permits, what they consider. Okay, and yeah, this is the key, like I said, so far as practicable. Okay, mostly your friend already covered the important section. Okay, this one is the main thing that common, and applicable for all the sectors as well. Okay, and also for this one, section 20 also very important because we also involved with the supplier, correct? The construction. So they also have to be responsible to make sure that the one that they design are safe. Betul tak? Supplier, manufacturers, those who design the machineries and so on, does they have manual?
Yes.
Yes, right. So they have to make sure they provide all the information, how to use it safely, right? So they have to comply. So if not, the manufacturer also can be penalized. Okay. Yeah, and the substance also. We construction also using a chemical, right?
Yep.
So
Yes,
ada MDMS, ada data sheet, right?
correct.
So that one also important. This one is a compulsory. The manufacturer aware of it. Okay, there is the under act. This one. See, the way the information here, is it heavy? Like your friend, there's one of your team member, how they come up with the section? Full statement. You can try to highlight and bring it, then you can get the clear understand, oh, what is this section about? Alright, so I prefer in that way. Okay, I told like, I think I mentioned that less word, right?
Yeah.
Haha.
Yes.
So make it less words, so easy for you to understand. Okay. Fatia, Fatia? Clear, Fatia? The
Yeah.
other team, please take.
Yes, saya.
So that's why it's difficult for you to explain because you put all the sentence there. That is the trick. Yes or no?
I put all the
Ah.
section on that
You don't
because
have to. You don't have to. If you
Because
don't,
easier to people read the section.
oh, we don't have
I
to read all the
uh,
section because the section is already the purpose to what to bring to the court, okay? But we just want to know what is the content behind that. What is the most,
oh.
what is the keywords?
Have a difficulty
What?
to understand this part from code of practice.
Actually, I don't plan to present that section that the whole thing words. Tapi
Cannot.
I takut everyone nanti macam blur ke apa, so I show je lah.
Lagi blur kan? It's more blur I think when you put all the sentence. You want to
Alright.
explain also you blur. If you want to understand the whole section too, you need to simplify it in your own way. Oh, this section, for example, employee, the same section. But it's about what? Wear and use PPE. It's about what? You have to cooperate with employer and others. You have to reasonably care for safety himself and others. Right? It's the same meaning like that section, is it? Which one is easier to understand? Comply with the instruction and on OSH. This is the key for the section 21 actually. Okay, can everyone take note? This one, the next group, make sure try to understand FMA after this, correct? I don't want you put all the section inside the slide. If you try to understand, try to come up with the keywords. Easy for you. Or maybe infographic, okay? Okay, so these are the duties. Just now you put all pump. See, actually it's more understandable this one. I will share this slide after the FMA presentation because this slide including with the FMA. So I don't want to reveal all, okay? All right. So basically you don't have to memorize all the section, but there is an important section like the one that your friend mentioned, just like about duty of the employer. That one is important, very important. Employer, employee, but not all. There's so many section that related like this one. Okay. This one common essential. Right? Yeah, you already highlighted. So, one more thing. You didn't highlight about safety and health committee. Is it your team didn't highlight this one? Okay, this is one of the key section as well. Okay. For your information, what is the safety and health committee? In this act, they ask the organization, okay, with the condition more than 40 employees, you must set up a safety and health committee, and they have the representative from the employer and also employee. Okay. So this one, the purpose is the safety and health committee. They have to involve in the safety program and safety whatever related to the safety management at the site. Okay. This one is important, you must have. If not, when DOSH comes, okay, enforcer, they ask, do you have your safety committee? You answer no. 100% is already you didn't comply. Section 30, okay, penalty. How much is section 30 punya compound? Okay, you have to check. Okay. This one. And then what else? This one, notice just now you mentioned about notice, but notify when accident. Nada pot. Ada any one of you present? Nada pot.
I just mentioned the
Yeah,
regulation.
yes, correct. Have. Okay, luckily.
Point.
Okay, luckily you cover. Okay. This one is
Green finger.
important, so that's why like Anwar mentioned just now, when he got accidents, actually the employer have to report, especially if they are warded or MC more than how many days. Okay, even though it's not fatal, the accident have to be reported. Okay, so they have to comply this section under this regulation. Okay. So enforcement, the power of OSH, this one. Okay, by DOSH, this one actually. There is also industry code of practice. Example like confined space. So there is a specific that you have to industry also have to comply. Okay. If you are non-compliance, this section, mostly those who are not comply of this one related to the construction. Section 15, 16, 17. Okay. Not all you have to memorize, only a few that really relevant. So this is the compound. So how many actually in Osha, how many section? Have you figured it out? 67. Yes or no? Don't know.
67, correct. 67.
67.
Yes, 67, doctor.
What is this? Good. How many warning will be received before? Warning. How many warning? You don't have more warning. Warrant. What? Warning is like a notice, that one, you mean?
Yes, doctor.
The notice, it depends on what cases. Okay, like just now your friend show in what kind of a situation. If there is no limit. If you already comply afterwards, there is no penalty. As the notice, correct? Yati, right?
Yes, yes. Basically,
Ah,
normally when they give us notice, the contractor, normally we try to close the notice. So
yes.
we will come up with a report to send to the DOSH, so that they can close up this case lah. Normally we will do that if there is still construction going on unless there is no more construction, then maybe we don't close the case lah. But normally we will close. If not, like the red notice just now I share about the red notice. If you receive the red notice, you cannot do any of the activity or any work at site. So that you have to close that notice first before you can continue the construction or all the activities at site.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
Doctor, what I mean is, what about for employees that wearing PPE? Are there warnings or immediately you will be implementing the monetary penalty?
oh, depends on the case also. If really, I mean, stubborn, I think they
Depends
have,
on the officer coming into the site. I
yes,
think.
there's also one thing. Sometimes if you are unlucky, the enforcer comes in and they found out the workers and on the spot, maybe there is no tolerance, they can penalize right away because there is in
But
the
they check first either the company provide all the equipment to the employees
yes, they have
first.
to investigate first.
So if not, normally the section will be section 15 first before they will charge the company first, the employees first before the
Because
employee.
there is two
employee.
conditions. Either employer provided the PPE or not, or the employee didn't use it. Right?
Yes.
So once the
If all are
investigation
provided but you didn't use, then the
section
responsibility
related to the employee duties is being accused. I mean, yeah, they've been penalized. So it depends on the officer also, the tolerance. Okay.
But SHO at site also can find the stubborn workers, right?
Can.
Can.
Yeah,
Can.
that's the first. I mean the
That's
first
why I
regulatory
said
first
that
regulator at site.
yeah, that one internal. You can do internally, but sometimes when DOSH comes in, enforcer, we don't know at any time. If you are unlucky, they will spot check, right? So it depends. So internally, yes, you can do whatever you want. I mean the safety officer.
Any of the penalty also makes sense. Depends on our side lah. Means that maybe
Yes.
we want to penalty 50 ringgit or cut 1 day salary, anything.
Yeah, that one
true.
really to implement the safety culture, they really sometimes have to be hard sometimes or strict. Sometimes they put at the main gate or the entrance, they mention, oh, without PPE, you've been penalized 50 ringgit. I saw some construction site mention that things. So this means that the company or the organization already provided the PPE. It's just like they want to encourage them automatically use.
Otherwise, the SSO will be penalized from DOS, right?
Not
Their license,
SHO,
their license.
it depends.
No. Tak, I don't think so lah. No.
It's not the SHO.
Hmm.
It dep what do you mean? If they don't penalize the workers, then they're being no, it's not in that way.
Hmm.
That one just whatever practice, as long as the safety officer, their role, they already done. For example, safety program, high rate documentation and everything. About the penalize workers, it's not what they call a mandatory, That is the approach. There's so many approach.
I think he asked either that if a worker not comply with the like PPE, the SHO is responsible for the worker, right?
Correct.
Kan? No,
Because
no.
if happen or incident happen at site, SSO will be the first person to respond, right? To
Yes,
DOS.
but
to respond, but it's not his responsibility.
it's not is 100% his fault. That's why I have to investigate either because of the workers or because of the one who didn't ask them to wear. If he the one who didn't ask them to wear, yes, it's their fault. Like to
That-
walk.
Uh,
No to
Tubok,
walk.
that's why Tubok come in the picture lah. Normally during the Tubok keep remind the same thing.
Yes. SHO already remind to walk.
Correct.
Right?
Excuse me, doctor.
Yes.
What a pity! What a pity is a part of content have lost me. So I want to know: need I reset the part of knowledge from act or court of practice? Need I reset the part of knowledge?
Recite? What do you mean?
RECITE. Recite.
Baca.
On what?
Baca.
On
Yes.
Because this one,
Need I?
wait, because this act is under the subject, so you need to know this act.
Yeah.
This is part of the subject, so you have to know this act. Too bad for you. You will not
Yeah.
use it in Malaysia, but you have to know this act because this is part of the lesson plan, part of the lesson plan.
Yeah.
So you have to know.
This act what is being implemented in Malaysia. Actually, I want to ask you also, we want to know how about in China? What is your act? What is your act for the occupational safety and health?
The act
In
is
China.
equivalent law,
Equivalent.
architecture law.
Again, what is the law? What is the act?
Architecture law.
Architecture
Yeah.
law for the construction.
Construction law. Equivalent to the act.
Osha. Equivalent
Yes.
to our Osha.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I believe they also have this kind of responsibility from the employee. Same in China, I believe. Right? How about Andy in Philippines? What is your equivalent act with OSHA?
We have COSH, Construction Occupational Safety and Health.
Or the same?
Yes. Patterned also to occupational safety and health in the US.
Oh, okay. Same with the US. Which year that you implement?
It's implemented by the Department of Labor and Employment.
Which year?
It was amended 2018 also.
They were amended. The
Yeah.
the
The
The-
first one is 1994, I
You
think.
see?
Yeah, 1994, and it was amended just in
Oh,
2018.
okay. Okay. We have the latest one amended 2023, 2020,
22.
2020.
2020.
It was
Our
amended 2018, but implemented in 2022 only, because of the
so
signing of the law.
so I believe the content almost similar.
Yes, yes.
Almost similar. Because we also adapt from abroad, from outside Osha.
Yes.
Okay, mostly from the US.
I
And UK. Okay. Who else? Who is the Misa? Where is she from? I forgot.
Oman.
Misa,
Oman. Bukan.
I think so. Where's the from live?
Yes, doctor.
Misa,
Yes.
what your act in your country?
In our country we have NIBOSH,
Nibosh.
NE, yeah,
Nibosh.
and AYOSH,
Ayosh.
yeah.
So that is the act?
NIBOSH, AYOSH, IOSH.
I think Nibosh is for the oil and gas, right? Is it?
Usually they prefer NIBOSH.
Oh.
When they ask for employee, they ask for NIBOSH certificate. Yeah.
All right. But so different country, different approach, eh? So China is another, you have their own act also, right? So yes, you have to understand also this one, Hewe, okay? For the Malaysian part. But luckily, like Philippine also almost similar, I think. Okay. So this is a regulation related. This one, the Safety and Health Committee. You see the requirement? With the 40 or more workers. And also the requirement, okay, if the working place less than 40 workers, but is very high risk work, they also might be advised to have the Safety and Health Committee if they be instructed by DOSH. Okay. They might have not only this condition. Okay. So these are the function of Safety and Health Committee. Okay, there are many tasks. This one your friend already explained, 20 million above. Okay. This one for the chemicals, okay, regulation. So these are all the regulation. This one is related with the construction. Another part. Okay, see this one. You have to what? Report if fatal and also for the MC. If any dangerous occurrence, also you need to report, and poisoning and disease. Any case about health at your site? Anyone experience about disease or what? Poison? Other than physical.
Mati pun ada.
Mati on what?
COVID.
Poison.
COVID.
COVID. Okay.
Dengue fever.
Dengue happen?
Dengue fever, yeah.
Sampai.
Happened to me.
Oh, okay. You mean until the worker pass away? Dengue?
No, pass
No,
away lah,
no.
but maybe
Mine
awarded.
Okay.
mine died due to failure of the working platform.
Yeah. Okay, so
Jatuh.
that's all about OSHA. So these are the one that related to the act for OSHA. Okay. So any other questions? Basically, thank you for the group for sharing. I appreciate your work. So I hope the other team can be more better. Okay. I mean, so far all of you on track. Not under. I didn't feel frustrated. I like your all team presentation with this. You share your own what experience aside. Okay, many information that we learn. Okay, and any question, class?
Doctor,
Yes.
what is the difference between high rate and also
Yes, say.
GHA or JSA?
JSA. Okay, Anwar, what is the difference?
There's a two, right? JHA, JSA, and also high
Anwar,
rate.
the one who presented. What is the difference, Anwar?
Try to answer.
Okay.
JSA is more specific to certain activity. That's why we put in the method statement. It's like if you have a method statement for the excavation, the JSA will related to the excavation activity. Any logistic movement, what the material they use, what the machinery is involved, or the hazard and risk include during the activity, they put in the JSA. Hierarchy is more complete of risk assessment, might be include everything in the site activity. It's not limited to the certain activity only. Yes.
Okay, true. There is a difference between hierarchy and JSA. JSA more specific. Hierarchy, you may have some activity inside to be evaluate the risk. Okay, clear. That's why job JSA is just focus on that scope.
Job hazard analysis and job safety health analysis is just the same.
Sorry, job
hazard analysis.
That's the name. They want just the name. When you are talking about job, it's very specific. They have many different practice at site. Depends on your management. Okay, what terms they want to use, but usually it's like that. When they are talking about a job, a very specific, they need to detail out. Usually for the high risk work. And right, high rank actually they have a few activities that you need to evaluate the risk, and then once you have done the high rank, okay, the overall, you will see which activity is more high risk that you need to be control the risk. That is the difference. Okay, only there's a when you do the analysis, I mean evaluation, I mean calculation, hierarchy, and then later on you found out, oh, this activity is a high, oh, I mean when the calculation, later when the hierarchy class, I will explain. So you will see the difference between job JSA and also hierarchy. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
So there's a difference. It's more overall and also more specific.
Because if my side, they call it SWMS, Safety Work Method Statement. Yeah, we don't call JHA. We call SWMS.
So it
but we have high right, but we have another thing is SWMS, Safe Work Method Statement.
Okay, so that one represent to the JSA, equivalent to the JSA. But other company, they use different terms. It depends. They also
but basically it's just the same.
Yeah, the same. The analysis is similar. I mean, the way they evaluate the risk, that's similar. The concept is similar. It's just like purposely for what? Specific. And the other one is to see overall risk. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, doctor. I have a question for Nuhayati Mohan Rosali.
You can call me Yati only. You can call me
Yati.
Yati. Short form, my name is
Okay,
Yati.
all right.
Easier for you.
I have a question for you. When you speak just now, you talking about blue notice and red notice.
Yellow.
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 So Oh, oh, I forget it. So, I want to know whether it is a blue notice or a red notice is a signature by supervising engineer.
No, no. The yellow notice and the red notice is come from DOSH.
The
If you
enforcer.
not
Enforcer.
the enforcer, the DOSH is deputy
Department of
Department of
Safety
Safety
and
and Health. Those that enforce the act. If you not comply the
The
act,
authority.
basically,
Harry, the authority who come, sometimes they come to the site, okay? Randomly, sometimes they do a inspection. Okay, so this enforcer, once they come and then found out the site is messy without housekeeping, they can come up with the notice of warning. That one.
So, doctor, what rules about your supervising engineer or supervisor? What rules?
Oh, your roles, Yati.
my rules, consequence.
Kosiko. Your I think Yati is the engineer, civil engineer.
Yes, I'm a civil engineer at
He
site,
is the
contractor.
contractor.
Construction. I'm working at construction as a contractor. My post is project and currently previously site engineer, now is project and same goes lah. Depends on it. But engineer at site lah. Easier for you to understand. Engineer, but in construction company.
Thank you. Thank you, dear classmate. Thank you for your zealous answering. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Harvey,
you,
for
doctor.
the questions. Okay, any questions? In the chat, what they mention? Oh, course.
Doctor, the slide we need to send to you, right?
Upload in the. Oh, I'm not yet open. I think have or not in U Future. Upload in the U Future.
Upload in the education.
Yeah, I will create later on.
So do we need to like differentiate that which slide is like my presenter BB or who
No.
else or not?
Combine.
It's
Only
okay.
one representative have to upload, but you select your team member's name. Only one.
Doctor, can I amend that my slide?
Up to you.
Okay,
But
before submit, I will amend my slide.
But it doesn't.
When we need to submit to you?
But it doesn't affect Fatia. If you
Okay.
so up to
Tak
you.
apalah, never mind lah. I just amend. I
Okay.
just throw away the section.
Okay, I will open create the folder for you to upload. Okay, for this presentation group presentation until when? Before end of the semester? No,
What, upload before end of the semester?
No, after you finish, of course you can upload, but before everyone finish the presentation.
Oh.
Before everyone, every team, every group.
No, I what I mean is yes, we upload as a group, but do you need that we under the slide that this is Yati, this is who presented all this? No. That is okay, just send.
Yeah, combine. I already evaluate you all on the spot.
Can we know the mark?
No.
Not now.
Not now. Carry mark later on. Okay. I already on the spot. All right. Only when the Dr. Elma session, Dr. Elma will evaluate. I think there is one or two teams, I think, with Dr. Elma. One team or maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. So if you get low, it's not from me, that team.
So we will get high from you.
I
Can
know.
expect high.
It depends how you present it. Okay. All right.
If present with 9 will be Dr. Elma.
I think so.
Oh, with 9. Okay.
I think you can refer to the lesson plan. I already put who in charge, the lecturer there, right?
Okay.
You can see. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
No? Okay. If no, it's already late. I pity with all of you because it's Ramadan. And then you have to wake up for more than what? Apa? Sahur.
Sahur.
Aduh. Okay, so it's okay. We will have when is our face to face lambat again? It's like
Next week no class, right? Next week no class, right?
no, next week is Raya. No, next week no class. Okay. Next week is consider the special break. I mean
For the whole week, right?
for the whole week. Okay, there is no class next week. Your week 4 will be the following week. Okay, on what? 16 Yes or no? 16 Check.
15 April.
16 April.
15 April. Our
15
class will
March.
be 16 lah.
16 okay?
16.
So 16 will be our class, okay? So the next group is FMA, the next 2 weeks. Correct? So I hope more from you. From the FMA, okay? All right, clear? Any questions? So I wish all of you happy Aidilfitri Selamat Hari Raya, Maazah Batin, happy. So Harry for Andy, for other, I think the rest celebrate except Harry and Andy. I think we are celebrating big
I think Esther not celebrate, right? Esther.
Esther, yeah. Esther, where is Esther? Oh yeah, Esther also not. Okay. Yeah, so we are celebrating Hari Raya. We call as Aidilfitri. Okay. So this is a big for Muslim, okay? Big festival. So we will be off next week, okay, for the whole week. So we will see you guys again next following weeks. The time. No more Ramadan. So we set at 6:30 or 6 online. So how? 6.
6:30.
If you ask me after Maghrib.
Right. After Maghrib 7:30.
6 o'clock.
6,
6
okay.
o'clock.
6.
Huh?
6:30.
Okay, like this. 6 and then we have a break. And then we have a break.
7. Break 7:30.
Then we have a break. Yes.
Okay.
Doctor can 7:30.
6 p.m. to I'm on the road lagi driving.
You
6
cannot
p.m.
drive
I'm on the road driving.
You need to
6:30.
Okay. I will make a poll in the WhatsApp group, then you vote. Okay?
Okay.
Difficult like this. Who want to say 6, 7:30 or I will make a poll. I will mention the time started and when is the time break. Everything that you choose. Okay? I will follow the majority. We got the consensus through polling in the WhatsApp, okay? Okay. Anything else? So clear, No class next week. Don't ask. Take your attendance. What else? That's all, Anything I will let you know in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that's all. Thank you very much. Selamat Hari Raya Maazah Batin. Please be safe, okay? Come back safely. Go safely, come back safely. For the Raya, okay? And then the rest, happy holiday too. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Doctor.
Doctor.
Good night.
Selamat hari raya.
Thank you, Doctor.
Selamat Hari Raya everyone.